have some coffee left. Hello out there in YouTube land. I don't know if anybody will be here, but I haven't done a live in like 2 weeks, guys. Sorry about that. I've been putting out those body cams, and my birthday was yesterday, so me and my mom went to the casino. I broke even, which is good. Because I was down some, and then at the very end, the very last machine I played, I won it all back. So I basically gambled for, I mean, we were probably there like 4 hours. Gambled for 4 hours, and like I only spent $2 because I made all my money back but $2. Plus, I got a free dinner because for your birthday they gave me a $40 credit for any food. So me and my mom went to the buffet, which she was gonna buy me dinner anyway, but it went towards the buffet. It was like $40, and then she ate too. But yeah, it's like, man, not a bad day. You guys, some of the people that were telling me it was their birthday too, it would not let me comment. So I was like, I'm gonna probably sound like a jerk because I'm trying to wish everybody was like, oh, my birthday was like, you know, one person said it was today, the same day. One person said, oh, it's this week, next week, sometime in October. And I was trying to say happy birthday back to you guys. If you're listening, I tried and it kept saying error, error, error. So I kept trying to do it over. It was doing that for everybody's. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I hearted it, but I'm like, I'm probably looking like the biggest jerk. Like I'm trying to say happy birthday back and it won't let me. So happy birthday for the people that said that their birthday is the same. Or like the same. Excuse me, Libras. Anyway, guys. So let's go over. I didn't miss like a ton of David stuff, but I was the other day. Actually, yesterday, I was gonna do a live. I come up here after the casino. Come up here. I tried a Celsius energy drink. Never tried it before. I was like, let me try it. I know it's Jake Paul's energy drink. I never had a Prime. Never tried his brother's energy drink. Never had one in my life. But I figured I saw this Celsius at this gas station, and it was basically all they had. I did end up getting one of these too. So last night I was got home, come up here, getting stuff ready for the live. I opened my energy drink. Dude, I fell asleep at my desk. I mean, like I passed out hard. I could not stay awake. And then like I'd wake up and be like, okay, let me wake up. I got to do this. Let me get ready. And I'm trying to get everything ready. And I just kept falling asleep. And I'm drinking this energy drink and I could not stay awake. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't do it. I tried. Oh, thanks, Steph. Oh, thank you. You're always super chat and you're so generous. Thank you. Um, so yeah, so that's like, oh, that's not gonna work. And then the day before, I was looking at this security guard, that Marky guy, because I saw how he said that he buried her. This big viral thing where they're talking about him being Celeste's security guard and how he made a joke and said he buried her. So I just thought that was very insensitive. So it got me looking into him. And you guys, it's making me, I guess, I have some questions. I'm not saying I think he did anything. I don't think he's involved with Celeste. But now I have questions if that Marky guy, if that was all like that he isn't even his ex bodyguard, and it was all like a what is the word, like a publicity thing. Like I'll show you what I'm talking about, but it makes me doubt that. I think that's all a lie. I think it was um well, no, normally, Lacey, like a lot of times I'll drink an energy drink because I don't drink them that often and it wires me. So that's why I was either really tired or Celsius sucks. So I bought my mom one because now my mom, once in a while, she'll want an energy drink once in a great while. So I picked one up for her. And I was like, I never tried Celsius, but I got you one. So last night I drank it, fell asleep. Today she tried it. And I'm like, does it feel like it's giving you energy? She's like, not really. So I think Celsius just kind of sucks for energy drinks. Because this has got me going, and it has, like, if you look at the amount of caffeine, it has the same amount. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Brandy. But that is true though. That's another thing though. Sometimes you could really feel caffeine and sometimes you can't. I don't know why I'm sure you guys all experience that, like your body, like sometimes I could even feel like a coffee or Starbucks or something, and I could be like, ooh, I'm wide awake. And then sometimes it doesn't do crap. It's weird. Oh, let me put in my thing. Okay, so let's there's not like a ton of new update. Well, since the last time I talked about it, there has been some new stuff, but you guys probably already seen. Have you guys seen the oh man, there's a bunch of crap on my mic. Have you guys seen the well, we'll still go over some of the stuff because it's all real quick. But if you've seen the one, this was like a couple weeks ago, I'm not behind. The ex, her ex-boyfriend did the interview. You guys probably all saw that, right? And then I do want to go over the audio of that body cam where it shows that David was there that night when the body cam. I almost have another theory. Everybody's leaning towards with David's parents. So you guys are aware how David's parents, somebody, what do they call it? Oh, what is that called? Oh my God, I can't even think of the word. Where they call call the cops, act like something's going on, and the cops come. Um, they do that to like people that do live streams a lot, so they could see it on. They could actually see it, going on. If somebody's live, they do that. Um, it was Stacy. Um, I don't know. I'm rambling all over the place. Let's just do one thing. Swatted. Thank you. Let's do one thing at a time. Because the 911 call came out and it sounds like somebody's doing like a voice changer, and everybody's like thinking, oh, maybe he was framed because, maybe I think I don't think he was framed. I mean, my mind more goes towards either it's somebody after the effect wants to mess with him because they're mad at him because they think he killed Celeste. You know what I'm saying? Or could it be David freaking calling it, pretending to make it look like, let me make it look like maybe somebody's after me and frame me. So let me call, change my voice, and make it look like that. Could it be him? Because it pinged. They said it pinged at the house. We know David was at the house. And I don't know if you guys have seen that little audio clip where the mother does verify that David was upstairs. So he was there that night. And so is his sister was there. They were all four there that night. So what if he freaking did it? Somebody was there where it pinged. So either somebody went to his parents' house, called and called from the house, or no, I haven't heard anybody say like, what if it was David that called to make it look like somebody's after him, to give it like some doubt in him being the murderer. Like that's where my mind went right away when I heard that he was there that night he was home, and I don't know. Or like I said, or it could be somebody mad because they think he's a murderer. Oh, so how people go real life, and they'll do something like that. I think it's either or. I don't think that proves that he was framed originally because it's after the fact. Everybody already heard about this, David. They already know now that there some people get really mad and go real life on people, and let me call on his parents. But because think about that. That makes no sense. Let's say it's the person, let's go with the theory that people are putting out there that they're thinking, oh, maybe he's framed. That makes no sense because let's say he was framed and the person that framed him is the person that called, because isn't that what people are insinuating with, ooh, maybe he was framed. Why would they risk that? Why would they risk going to the parents' house after they might have just got away with it, going to the parents' house after they already framed the murder? Let me go to the parents' house, ping, call, and act like somebody's, a gunshot, and then leave. And then, why would you even do that? You already did what you wanted to do. You can mess it up that way. If you're really hating David that much and you want to get him in trouble, why would you risk being caught? You know what I'm saying? When you already did it. So I don't think that the person that called has anything to do with the murder. I'm leaning more towards it being him, David, that called. Now let me show you what I'm talking about here real quick, where it is the mom does verify that he was home that night. Hold on a second. It was a TMZ clip. I don't know if you guys heard it, because I know, like, Law and Crime and when News Nation, they might have already covered it, but when that whole body cam came out and stuff, they were like curious, was David home? Like, because you can't see anything in the body cam. You can't see. I mean, it's not like they show him or anything. And they were all like, everybody's talking about, like, wonder if he was home, wonder if he was home. And then TMZ has this clip where it's like just the audio of the body cam where the mother does say he is home. So I don't know. Here, let me share my screen. And then I want to talk about Marky Mark, or not Marky Mark. I think that's all a thing that some of those live streamers interjected him into the whole thing just to go viral. I don't even think Marky was his ex-security guard. I don't know. I'm having doubts. Okay. And that's why I want your guys' help on it, because maybe I'm just out of the loop here, or just like thinking, oh, if I have to get back into true crime mode. I am actually. I just been doing those pre-records. I've been doing the Idaho body cams and stuff, and now. Okay, hold on one second. I've been editing and stuff, so I haven't really, and then I've been active on Patreon trying to get all that done. So I just haven't done lives, but I need to come. It's like I need to come see you guys. Okay. Let me move this over here. Let me show you the audio real quick, just so you see if anybody has doubts that he was home. At least that's what the mom says. All right. Let me play that first. I'm gonna play both audio clips that TMZ put out. I mean, we could play the actual video clip sometime too. The body cam. I'm sure most of you guys have seen that, where the cops come to the parents' house, knock on the door. But here's the 911 call, and then after the 911 call, it's gonna play the parents talking, the mom talking about David being home. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Oh, wait, hold on. What the heck? There should be both of them. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the first thing's going to be the 911. I don't know if I said that in order. The first one's going to be the 911 call. And then the person that calls 911 on him saying that the gunshot and they heard a girl scream and somebody dead or whatever. And then the second one's just a small little clip that TMZ put out of the audio of the body cam, just a tiny clip of where the mother says that David was home that day. Well, I mean, they asked, like, who's there? Oh, my son's upstairs. My daughter is so he has a sister. I guess it could be his other son, though. I didn't even think about that. She doesn't say David. Maybe it was. He has a brother, right? I didn't even think about that. Hold on a second. I forgot that he had a brother, so maybe David wasn't home. So that my whole theory. Well, let's just listen to it. Totally forgot he has a freaking brother. Okay. Oh, thanks, Steph.
Waller County Sheriff's Office is Amber.
Unless if he put his brother.
Hello?
I don't know.
Yeah, Waller County Sheriff's Office.
Hello, I need help.
Okay, what's going on? Where are you at?
My address is...
Okay, what's going on?
I heard, like, some, like, gunshots.
Okay. How close to your residence were they?
They were, like, right outside my house, and I think someone's dead.
Okay, what's your name?
Say it again?
What's your name? Okay, what's a good phone number for you, sir?
Well, what
Okay,
does
and
he
why do
say
you
the
believe that
name
somebody's
is?
dead?
Oh, I just heard like a loud scream and there was gunshots.
Oh, scream. Okay. After shots. Okay, but you haven't saw or heard anything else after that?
I heard a scream.
Oh, was it a male or a female scream, do you think?
It was like a female.
Female? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get deputies headed out that way and just confirming you're at...
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get them sent that way, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, I have a couple questions I didn't even think of when I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I've been what address? Okay, so whoever original, well, unless if they got it redacted from the cops, because whoever TMZ, do they know like what is the name and address that this person gives? Because he says outside my house. Does he say he lives at the parents' house? Is that what he's saying? Like, is he claiming that he is like at the house that he's calling at? Right? I don't know. And like he gives a name. I wonder what name. Is there any clues to what name he gives? You know, is it the address that it's my like the parents' address that he says he lives at? Does anybody know that? Or it could be a neighbor, maybe he gives the neighbor's address. Yeah, I guess. But here's the thing, Mama Mia. If he gave the neighbor's address, then why wouldn't they have went to that address first? Because he says outside my house. You know what I'm saying? So they would go to his house, whatever address he says is his house that he heard. They would go to his house. You know what I'm saying? Because he said it's right outside my house, and he gives them his address, right? So why wouldn't they go to that person's house? So I'm guessing he said, it's the whole swatting. You just lie. So I'm guessing he gave that address and said it's my house. I guess I don't know, but obviously, the pitch seems lowered. You know what we're going to do? And I don't know why I didn't have time and I didn't do it because I was trying to compare the Celeste. That's another thing, guys. That song. Okay, he released his songs, I think September 28th or September 26th. That Infinite String Theory that sounds like it's Celeste's voice. Why did he release it? I think it's September 28th. Like recently, couple weeks ago. He put it out. I mean, the video was already out, but he put it out. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. But that's kind of an odd thing to put out right now when I think it's Celeste's voice in that freaking song. Anyway, so I've been trying to compare that voice. But you know what we could do is we could change the pitch because it just sounds like he's doing the pitch. Compare it to his voice or his brother. Okay. Anyway, I mean, I think I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking like it's possibly him trying to throw off and give people like, oh, maybe somebody did frame him. Because look what they're trying to do to him right now. Yeah, they say it's definitely like it could be a voice changer. But what I'm saying is the voice changer, it looks like it just changed. It kind of sounds like it's just changing his pitch, right, Lawrencey? So if that voice changer, it's usually they just kind of change your pitch. Editors, you could go and you could go like higher the pitch, lower the pitch, and we could see if it matches his voice at all when you move around the pitch a little bit. I didn't do that yet, but we could do that together. Okay, so here's the next one where she talks about her son being there. It's a little audio clip.
But it's just me and my daughter, the only females here. She's 8.
Yeah. Who was
Four
the
of us live
person?
in the house. My son?
Your son?
Yes.
Okay, he's upstairs?
Yes. My daughter is upstairs as well.
Okay, I don't know. I forgot he does have a brother, so sorry guys. I know at the beginning I was thinking, oh, he's for sure home, but David does have a brother because that's who Celeste was hanging out with a lot at the. I don't know if I should say a lot, not a lot, but on that one video, on his tour, she was with him. So I don't know. Maybe it's his brother. But what if he had his brother? What do you guys first? Let's start. Do you think that she was talking about David was home? Because remember, this would be after he moved out, right? Wait, hold on. Actually, when was the date of that body cam? Now that I'm thinking about it, it would have been after he moved out of his place, right? So where did he go? He could be back home with his parents, but I mean, it could be his brother too. I'm gonna see something. I just want to see something. September 17th. So September 17th is when the SWAT happened. So let me see when he got, let's see if it could, let's see something, if it gives a date. Doesn't say if when he moved out, so it's just sometime in September. I don't know if we. Anyway, so maybe he wasn't home. But I mean, I don't know. All right, so that's that. Now let's play. I'll just play this in case if everybody hasn't seen this. I'm sure most have, but it's only a couple minutes, so I just want to play it.
How did you meet Celeste?
Through a friend.
Tell me how that whole relationship started.
I guess she liked me, or she was looking for someone, and yeah, we started talking.
And what school was this in?
Lakeland Village.
Was she sweet? Was she kind? Was she bubbly? What do you remember about her?
She was really kind, and she said she wanted something serious.
And how old were you when you met her?
13 or 14.
So at what point did you feel, or did you hear from Celeste that there were problems at home?
She said how her mom didn't treat her well or whatever, and she didn't like where she was at.
Did she talk at all about her relationship with her parents?
Kind of. She just said they were mean or whatever. She didn't like them.
And then you guys broke up, and the next thing you know, you find out that she's involved with this internet sensation, David.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen, like, at all, because like she was always like so happy and stuff.
What is your last memory that you have of Celeste?
We were at PE, and she told me and my friend that she was running away, and she said it was because of her parents, and she was like joking about it, and she was like happy, like joking like she always was, and like it didn't seem real because like she was like playing around, joking about it, and the next day she wasn't at school, and like that's the last time I saw her.
Did it break your heart that you were not going to be with her, or did you feel upset about losing the relationship?
Not really. It was kind of clear that we're like better as friends, but it was kind of sad that I wasn't able to like say goodbye, or like see how she was doing, like when she ran away.
What was your reaction when you saw the breaking news that they had found your ex-girlfriend's body in the trunk of his car?
My heart dropped. I was like, I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. I kind of had a feeling when I saw like the first thing. I was like, what if it is her? But I just like brushed it off. But when I saw it really was her, I was like, damn, I really knew.
So let me just make sure I'm understanding this correctly. You had seen the news out of Los Angeles that a body was found in his car.
Yeah.
And you immediately had a sinister thought about Celeste?
Yeah, because one of my friends told me.
Were you at home with your mom when they identified Celeste and you saw it all over the news? Can you remember that moment for us?
Yeah, I was on the way to school, and then like she just like showed me, and like I took a picture of it and I sent it to one of my friends, and he's like, yeah, I saw it too, it's crazy. And I just couldn't believe it.
So this has been the talk of the school?
Yeah.
Just the fact it was someone that my son was so close to at one time, and how everything happened, it's kind of scary. It's really close to home. And if it could happen to her, it could happen to anyone. And everyone just needs to be very careful on social media.
What about you? What do you think about at night when this kind of flashes through your mind?
I just think, like, if someone actually, like, did something, like when she said she's gonna run away, because I feel like no one cared.
This picture that was going around, this is what his yearbook picture. He looks so different. I mean, he looks the same, but he just kind of still looks different. There's Celeste, but hold on, let me make this. Looks just like his mom. Look at that. You can tell that's her son. They do. They look a lot alike. But look right here, they look a lot alike. But he looks better with his little short hair, I think. Even though I do like long hair on guys, but I mean, I feel like that was a, what do they call that when they like a makeover where you look more like fresh and okay, so and this was the one that Celeste, this is probably the same year. This is probably when they were both in school together, right? All right, so oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I do have some good things to go over today. I forgot about some stuff. The Yahoo, Wahoo, whatever, and there's this voice. I think that is Celeste too. So we're gonna go over that too. I think Yahoo, Wahoo, Woohoo, or whatever. I think that actually is Celeste. So I think that's another conclusion that everybody figured out, which there's an audio of her talking as you Yahoo Woohoo. It sounds like Celeste to me. So that's what I was working on, the voice with Celeste's voice all day. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that. Let me go over. Don't worry, we're gonna do the Marky Mark stuff. I don't know. I keep calling him Marky Mark because he goes by Marky something. So let me do. Let me do the Celeste stuff first here, like the voice stuff really quick. And then we'll do the Marky stuff last. Because that's the stuff I want to just like end. I kind of want to end on the Marky stuff because I want to have like a discussion of, I think it's a big hoax. I don't know. I'll tell you, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's weird. Okay. So hi Rogue. Mamma mia, I'm so glad to see you. I'm gonna use that stuff you sent me too. I'm gonna go over that. That's interesting. Good catch. Okay, so first let's do, I want to show you that right here. So somebody has a voice, a screenshot of this girl is talking to a group of people. I don't know if it's Discord. I wish I was more familiar with Discord. I'm not, so I don't know like how it works very well. Is that Discord right here? I think it is. You see right here, actually I have a thing where I linked in where I made it so you could see it bigger. Hold on, right here. Okay. Okay, so real quick. If you look right here, well, you could see it says Yahoo Wahoo right here. When I make it bigger. I don't know, I'm saying that wrong. You know who I'm talking about. The one that we were like, we thought somebody described, oh, that's one of his ex-girlfriends, and Celeste is this person. Well, I'm pretty sure Yahoo 7. I'm pretty sure it's the same girl. I think that is Celeste. It is her. I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to show you why I think that. Okay. So, which is important because I think we see him talking to Yahoo. I wish I could say the name. Hold on. Yay Woohoo 7. Yay Woohoo 7. Okay. You could see right here, right? I'm going to play it in a minute, but I just wanted to show you like her profile pic. You could just look at that profile pic real quick and then you'll see that's right. It's this, right? And the reason I'm going to point that out, and a lot of stuff I found on Reddit too. So credit, you know how Reddit's pretty good at stuff. So you could see this person used to be Hello Kitty Lifeguard has the same profile pic. So we think that I should say the people on Reddit and stuff was thinking, which I think I agree, that she had went by Hello Kitty lifeguard at one point too, and also so she's the same as Yahoo7. You could see it's that same profile pic, right? You guys could see that as Yahoo7. It's the same one. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. So if we ever see that Hello Kitty stuff, we could, and plus we know Celeste really liked Hello Kitty, so it just matches up. Pretty sure it's pretty unanimous as far as a lot of people now think that's her. Even the people that originally was saying wasn't are correcting themselves on Reddit now saying, okay, that is her. Okay, so here's somebody I guess was talking to them in Discord, and I don't know why they screen recorded it, but they screen recorded it, and you'll see when this lights up, that's I should say, Yay Woohoo 7 talking, which I think is Celeste. And this person that's filming it's somebody else, obviously. Okay, here we go. You can hear him talking. Oh, wait, let me start at the beginning. Tell me if you don't think it sounds like Celeste. And then I have some audio of her talking too to compare, but okay.
Oh, thank you. Oh, do Duolingo. Spanish is so beautiful. I like this language. Oh my god. Follow me on TikTok. Bye. Naju. Yes.
And what I did is I took hold on. I took all the just her parts out and like enhanced and made it a little bit louder so we could just hear, since the one's recording, we can hear her voice really good, but it's harder to hear Yahoo. I know once I read it, I could say it right, but then I forget in my brain. I don't know why I cannot keep it straight. Yay Woohoo 7. Okay. So let me just remind you. Oh, well, let's remind you what she sounds like real quick. Okay.
I gotta sound with him if you even. You need to delete it.
Miles, can you delete all vibes? And then as soon as you stream the stream too? I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Okay. So I just want to actually. So here's the parts right here where I. Right here. So I cut out just all her parts. This is all Yahoo 7.
It's so cute. Do you guys like her accent or no? You like her accent? Okay. You guys are so awkward. Why are you guys interacting with her? Hey, it was fun talking to you though. Wait, what's your name? Yes.
So let's play a few of her talking now.
Look at answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer that. I gotta sound with him if you even.
She has that, like, I don't want to say ghetto. That's the only word I know how to describe, but she has that little, like, the way she says things. It's all where, you're brought up, you have like a certain kind of an accent almost. I could hear the accent. And plus, I mean, I think it sounds like her. What do you guys think? It's harder to hear on that, but
If you don't answer that. I gotta sound with him if you even. You need to delete it. It's controversial of raping kids.
let me play it. I'll go back and
Wait,
forth.
what's your name?
Oh, look at answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer that. I gotta sound with him if you even.
I was fun talking to you though. Wait, what's your name?
Oh, wait, she says the exact phrase, what's your name? Hold on, doesn't she say it over here? I think.
Answer that one. That's so mean.
Or did I maybe?
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer.
Maybe.
I gotta stop with him if you even. You need to delete.
Maybe not. I thought she
It's
said.
controversial of raping kids.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
And then this.
We have the end. No, let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk? I ain't gonna let you talk. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk?
And let's go back to.
Talking to you though. Wait, what's your name?
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer.
Which
That.
one?
I gotta stop with him if you even. You need to delete this. It's controversial of raping kids.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Although we have the end. No, let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk? I ain't gonna let you talk. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping. Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? Alright, I'm not gonna let your woman talk. Your little house, you don't even got a house. Hey, bro. You talking?
Shut up with your black talking. Shut up.
It could be that.
Yeah. I said, what are you gonna do? I don't go
Do you guys agree that all of those sound the same? So I kind of highlighted it. The pink right here. The reason there's so many. This is the same as this. Is the same as this. This is a louder version of it. And then I put it.
I feel Duolingo. I feel Duolingo. I don't know Portuguese. Because I literally, I don't even know Spanish. You know? It's so cute. Do you guys like her accent or no? Do you like her accent? Yes. You guys are so awkward. Why are you guys interacting with her? Hey, it was fun talking to you though. Wait, what's your name? That's cute.
So that's the same thing as this, but that was a little high. Oh, that's right. I took out the background noise on this.
I feel Duolingo. I feel Duolingo.
And then
Because I literally, I don't even know Spanish. You know?
she says she only knows Spanish. And then this right here is just her parts taken out with no I don't think no hands. Yeah, just regular. But all the pink is the yay woohoo 7. Okay, kind of color coded it. And then the green is Celeste, who we know to be her, because I mean I think we all agree that's her in this stream. And then we know that's her arguing with her neighbors. So the green is Celeste. The blue is 2 songs. There's 2 different songs of what David's songs that I think is her too. Okay. I'm not 100% sure on it, but one is the end of a song. Okay. The other one, I don't even know if it's considered it a song. It's like an interlude, it's called. And it's Invisible String Theory interlude. So it just has her talking or them kind of talking with a little bit of music over top. I took out the music in the background just so we could hear her. But I want to show you something real quick. Look at this. This is what we're going to listen to that I think is her talking. Look. September 26th. He re-uploaded this. Which, okay, here's another thing that I cannot make any sense out of. Because, I mean, from what I understand how YouTube works, maybe somebody's going to school me on it, and I have a channel, and I should know this. But this shows, okay, if you go look up the song, you see, it shows, if you guys could read it. Gosh, I wish it was bigger so you guys could see the date. Okay, this is David. It shows his channel. September 26th. Maybe because it's music. Artist channel. I don't know. Okay, so it says September 26th, which was way after she was found on September 8th. So that puts it in perspective. This was just a couple weeks ago. He uploaded this. I mean, it was this song isn't new. I think the album came out. I don't know when the album came out, but he re-uploaded just this little part. Okay. Now the thing where I don't understand this here, because when I click on his channel where it came from, I can't find it in here. I don't understand. It's like you go to his videos and stuff, and I can't find anything that was uploaded in the last couple weeks. The most recent thing on this channel was a month ago, which was the 5th or something, a couple days before they found her. But if you go and look up the song, you clearly see, oh shoot, where'd it go? You clearly see right here.
So I got a question.
You clearly see it's on, I mean, it's his official channel right here. So I don't know why I don't understand how it works. Maybe because it's his music channel. I don't know where to find that then, because it is this channel. But regardless, I mean, you see 2 weeks ago, so it's somewhere. I just don't, maybe he has it somehow hidden on his channel. I don't know. But you see people like, look, people's like bro posting like nothing happened. This is her voice. You know why this is not getting that many views? It's because it's not coming up on his, like, if you go to his channel, it doesn't come up. It's like uploaded in this backhanded way or something. I don't get it. It's there, but it's not there. It's his channel, but it's like, it's not on his page, but it is. Does anybody know? But it is him. I mean, but look, how are you not behind cells? 7 hours ago, 14 comments. Ain't no way. This is not rage bait. Why are they uploading an interlude now? And then somebody says, wait, there's one point. Ain't no way you posting this after everything. Wait, hold on. What? The other vocalist not credited. And I'll show you why this is weird, because I think that's her voice. But first, we'll listen to it. I just want to show you this one thing real quick. Hold on. She said in his Twitch VOD that she is in his song. Why are you posting this like nothing happened? That's her voice. Okay. Where's the one I wanted to show you where it says, there's one comment I wanted to find. Hold on. Shoot. I can't find the comment. Anyway, okay. Oh well. It says something about why he, like, asking like, why did he repost this? This album was already out. Why did you pick this one little part interlude? It's only like 1:40. That's not really a song. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just them talking. Why would you, like, what is your thoughts on posting it now of that? And look at the, anyway, okay, now let's listen to it. Now I'm not going to play the one with the music in the background because there's better chances the copyright. Plus, we want to hear it. It's better to just to hear the voice anyway, because you can get a better sound on the voice. So let me play the one where it would taking the music out. Hold on. Okay, so this is that with just the voices where I took the background music out. Okay, here we go.
So I got a question.
What's the question?
Why don't you hold my hands anymore?
Oh, here we go again, bro.
Nah, I'm so serious.
Bro,
I'm so serious. Like,
continue.
I haven't held your hand in like, dude, shut up. Like you're not funny. I swear you're not funny.
I'm done.
Alright, let me think.
About to set a timer.
It could have been yesterday, though. It could have been yesterday.
Wow, yeah. I'm glad you remember that. I'm
Period.
glad.
Thank you.
I hate when you say period, man. All right. I got a question for you now.
Okay.
Why do you think we met? Yeah. Why do you think we met?
What I think personally, have you ever heard of the invisible string theory?
Oh yeah.
Exactly that. So basically, we met because we were supposed to meet.
Okay.
And we're connected because we're supposed to be connected. It's kind of like that, I loved you before I existed and I love you even when I die.
Word.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, like, it's weird, it's strange, it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So don't leave me, please.
No, you got it.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. I love you. I love you.
I can't confirm that is her, but it does sound like her. And even if he could have actually even changed, like, distorted it too, and pitch wise, I don't know. I mean, if anything's off, he could have done that, but I think it sound I don't know. I think it sounds like her, but like I said, I'm not a voice expert. I just think that's weird that why did you choose to upload like this little interlude of your album? How many weeks would that be after? Like a couple weeks after. You know what I'm saying? When all the heat's coming on you, everybody's talking about you, and then you do this, you put this out? Like that's just kind of weird. And like the thumbnail of it of him like laying, and I don't know, it's odd. It's a very weird choice to do that now, to post that now. Where was that last one from, Zav? What do you mean? Like where what do you mean where was it from? It was from his album, it's the Invisible String Theory interlude. Here.
So I got
right here. That's what it doesn't make sense though. I'm still a little bit confused on let me turn this down. Oh, there we go. I had it all the way zoomed up. I'm still a little bit confused on why it's not like it is his channel, as you can see. Like that's him, and it's 2 weeks ago. Withered, it's Invisible String Theory. But when you click on this, usually like when you go to a video and you want to go to see where it came from, like where was this posted at? That's how I always do it. Like if, oh shoot, somebody posted a video and I want to see their channel, like, oh, let me see the rest of their videos. I click on this, which takes us to his channel, but it's not there. Like, that's what I don't understand. I went through all of this. Like, yeah, you go to his playlist and you could see, oh, wait, where is it? Releases, okay. So you could see this under this, but look, watch. So album. Wait, where did it go? Album, Withered. I don't know. So I don't know if he did it in a way where he released it, but then somehow took it off his page. So you could only do it, you could only see it if you actually or look like you search for that song, if you Google that song. I've never seen anything where it doesn't show up where it's supposed to be at. Unless if he deleted, if he deleted it, it shouldn't show up when you Google it though. So I don't know, you guys, but that's why I was hoping maybe maybe I'm missing something on how YouTube. I've never seen this, but I guess I don't. I mean, he's got music. Hold on. It said music, but like if you let me see, let's look at his other stuff. Because I even went to his other channel and it was like, is it on his other? But no, wait, where? I don't know. You guys go through his page and I don't know if you guys could find it on there. Show me. The only way I could find it is if I go Google the song and then it takes you there. Like if you do this right here, you Google the Infinite String Theory, comes up, you go to YouTube, it's right here.
So I got a question.
Right. And then, okay, it's on this channel. Like, so I don't know, but and usually all the videos are under videos right here. And as you see, the latest one is a month ago. And then I searched all the sections. So home, shorts, lives, releases, posts, nothing. But it's there if you go a backwards way of doing it. But yeah, so it's weird though. Like somebody on his team, if not him, maybe he did it. And he don't want, I don't know. I'm trying to think of all these reasons, but like, why would you do that then? If you do it, but then you do it a way where not many people could see it. But I don't even know how you would do it that way. Like, I don't know how somebody does it like that. You know? It's weird. Wait a minute. What is that? Liminal? Hold on a second. The space. He? I'm really confused right now. I've never noticed it say. Hold on a second. Why does it say that? I don't know. YouTube's that's weird. Hold on. Let me see if my phone is. I'm having this weird thing up on my YouTube that I've never seen before. It's the first time I ever. Hold on a second. I gotta look this up. Hold on. Just give me 1 second because it's something I've never even. Huh. Yeah, somebody else is. There's people asking the same question. Hold on a second. Oh. I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's move on. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, no, the other Celeste, it doesn't even sound like there isn't a lot to go by, but with the other Celeste, but I feel like the little clip that I heard of her voice, like her voice doesn't sound anything like Celeste's voice. They don't have like similar sounding voices from what I heard, unless if it's just wasn't enough to hear. I'll have to find that clip I'm talking about because I was wondering, like, wonder if those Celeste sound like, but I feel like we would be able to tell them apart really easily. I feel like as far as voice wise. Okay, so here's the other song that people think is her. It's in the end of a song. I don't know if I have the name of the song. Hold on. Bravos, maybe? I don't, or maybe that's the. Yeah, it is Bravo. Okay. I think that's the name of the song or something. Bravos. I don't
The one
know.
calling my phone. You're the one calling my phone. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me and call me and say you're sorry this? And then you want to go and change the narrative and say something completely different. You got to figure whatever you got going on. Figure that out.
That little what is that called? Like that speech. I don't want to say impediment because I mean there's nothing wrong with, but that speech, the way she says the F's, I think it would be. It's almost like it's a different way of saying some letters. Like I feel like from what I've heard of her, I think she has that same thing. She does that same thing, which is right here. So I do think that's her. I think this one is her. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Because I don't want to come across like I'm saying something is wrong with it because I'm not. Because everybody has their own way of saying things or whatever. But the way she says hold on, let me see. I think it's the F letter,
You're
right?
the one calling my phone. Why are you calling me?
At the end.
Call me and say you're sorry this. And then you want to go and change the narrative and say something completely different. You got to figure whatever you got going on. Figure that out.
Figure that the way she says that, I feel like that is how Celeste does it, right? I've heard Celeste make that sound. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't get what I'm trying to say out into words that well. That's one of my issues I have. I don't know. I think that sounds like I feel like I'm more sure about this one than this, but I do think this one sounds like her too.
What's the question?
Why don't you hold my hands anymore?
Oh, here we go again, bro.
Let's see here. Now let's go back to.
It's controversial of raping kids.
What's the question?
Why don't you hold my hands anymore?
Oh, here we go again, bro.
You need to delete this.
Let me turn it up. Hold on.
You need to delete this.
Hold on. Let's do it like maybe we'll do.
To that one, that's so mean if you don't answer that. I gotta sound with him if you even. You need to delete this. It's controversial.
Let's go.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Why don't you hold my hands anymore?
Oh, here we go again, bro.
Nah, I'm so serious.
Bro,
I'm so serious. Like,
Alright, continue.
I haven't held your hand in like huge. Sorry, like you're
My
not
fault, my
funny. I
fault.
swear you're not
My
funny.
fault, I'm done.
Alright, let me think.
About to set a timer.
It could have been yesterday. though. It could have been.
So, wait, what's your name? It's like her.
Oh, wrong one. Hold on.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
All the way up to the end? Guys, let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk? I ain't gonna let you talk. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping. Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? Alright, I'm not gonna let your woman talk. Your little house, you don't even got a house. Hey, bro. You talking?
Why don't you hold my?
And also, he could have, for something like this, he could have changed the pitch, or he could have changed something like, I'm trying to decide if I think he did lower the pitch on this or not.
My hands anymore.
Oh, here we go again, bro.
I could just check. I could, change it, but I don't even know if he did.
I'm so serious.
Bro,
I'm so serious. Like,
Alright, continue.
I haven't held your hand in like huge. Sorry, like.
That laugh. Let's see. She laughs. Wait, where's she laughing? This one.
It's controversial.
Let's see.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one.
You need to delete this. You need to delete this. I gotta sound with him if you even. You need to delete this. Okay, answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer that. I gotta sound with him if you even. You need to delete this. It's controversial.
I don't want to keep saying those words of that one.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Wait.
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
good.
Okay.
Why don't you hold? I haven't held. Like you're not funny. I swear you're not huge. Sorry, like you're not funny. I swear.
That's just
Good,
Okay,
it's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Alright, let me think.
About to set a timer.
It could have been yesterday. though. It could have been yesterday.
Wow, yeah, I'm glad you remember that. I'm
Period.
glad. Yeah,
Thank you.
I hate when you say period, bro. Alright.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, yeah. That's what I'm thinking too, because it sounds like his too. That's what caught my ear at the beginning. I was like, why does it sound like his voice is either the pitch is either lower or he slowed it down on his voice, which means hers is probably just altered the same way. Anyway.
Okay.
Why do you think we met? Yeah. Why do you think we met?
Well, I think personally, have you ever heard of the invisible strength theory?
Oh yeah.
Exactly that. So basically, we met because we were supposed to meet.
Okay.
And we're connected because we're supposed to be connected. It's kind of like that, I loved you before I existed and I love you even when I die. Yes.
That's just crazy, because if that is indeed her, after listening to, like, hearing what they're talking about, it's just kind of like creepy to think about, like, what she's saying and like what a huge impact if this is indeed her, like, and if he indeed did take her life, what she's saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he had like a huge impact on her life. Like, he took it away. Even if he didn't, it comes out that he was framed or he didn't kill her, still, because of him and knowing him caused her demise. You know what I'm saying? It was somebody that did it because of him in a way. You know what I'm saying? In a way, there's somebody that she met through him or knew her because of him or wanted to pay him back and did that because of him, or it's actually him that did it, you know?
But yeah, like it's weird, it's strange, it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So
Come on, let's go back to
Let me talk. I got you. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk?
like that, I loved you before I existed.
Shut up.
You don't answer that. I gotta sound with him if you even. You need to.
I got you. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? No, let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk? I got you. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping.
So basically to be connected.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's weird, it's strange, it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So don't leave me.
No,
Please.
you got it.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. I love you.
or even a jealous girl could be the motive. Okay, and then this one.
You're the one calling my phone. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me and say you're sorry this? I didn't want to go and change the narrative and say something.
You've been dead. I forgot about the lyrics on that song. That's what I wanted to point out. If this indeed is her at the end of this, I think it's at the beginning and end of it. Dang it, it's right here. I'm nervous to play the way because the copyright. I've heard piece copyright and left and right people. So hold on. Let me look up what is it? What's that really called? Bravo. I'll look up the lyrics, but I was listening to it and it does. I think he says been dead. Hold on.
You're the one calling my phone. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me and say you're sorry this? I didn't want to go and change the narrative and say something completely different. You gotta figure whatever you got going on. Figure that out.
All right, hold on. I'm looking up the lyrics on that so I don't get copyrighted. We can just do it like that. Wait, why is it? Hold on a second. Let me. Hold on, let me take this. Let me just see something real quick. Wow, that's loud. Oh, it's the wrong one. It's right here. Oh, that's what it's called. I never needed you. I never needed you. Why was I reading the second part of it? Okay, I never needed you. Now let me look up the lyrics. That song the second song where she's on like the ending. And I think the opening too. Those lyrics are I just want the freaking lyrics, people. I don't want the lyrical video because I don't want to watch. I just want the. All right, I think this is it. Okay. Here, this is the song that possibly she's in. So 7 days a week, you didn't call, wonder if you're loving me at all. I never needed you. I never needed you. Every morning waking up alone, wondering if I was in the wrong, but I never needed you. I never needed you. But damn, I miss you right now. So like, damn, I miss you right now. That's crazy kind of thinking about, I mean, now what we know. The moment that you let go of my hand, it wasn't all according to the plan. I know you see it too. I never needed you. I really didn't. I want to walk away. 7 digits I do. Got a lot on my plate. I will admit it. I really did love you at one point. Now I feel like you got me at gunpoint. Every single penny I paid and times I forgave and every single promise I made you, I kept it. I don't want to start with you. I promise you. Don't want to mess around with you. Because damn, I miss you right now. Stop playing with me because damn, I miss you right now. I miss you, but you're bad for me. You never get that feeling that you had for me. I know that you ain't ever getting over me. All you can do is pick somebody over me. I can't believe you really cold shoulder me. You really got to pay me what you owe me, what you owe to me. You really got to pay me what you owe to me. You really got to pay me what you owe to me. Pay me what you owe to me. Owe to me. It's a lot, then. It's a lot of things. You can't, if it's a lot, then it's a lot of things. You can't pay me what you owe to me. And babe, you're beautiful from your head top to your waistline, but you gotta owe to me. Yeah, your old news is some bad news. So I can't keep letting you control me. Can't keep going. Can't keep going. Can't keep hold of me. You said you love me to the day that you die, but baby girl, you were already dead to me. You're the one calling my phone. You've been dead. You've been dead. You've been dead. Your number is blocked. You keep calling me, texting me. You've been dead. 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 Wow. I like, please go away. You've been dead a bunch of times. And if you don't listen, and why are you calling me? Why are you calling me saying you're sorry and change and say something completely different? You got to figure out whatever you got going on. Oh, that's what she was saying. That's right. Right. Just to go, some of the stuff that she was saying, but wow, that's crazy. And I know like this was written before the murder, but it's just still like in retrospect to be like, whoa, that's crazy. Huh. All right. So that's the lyrics to that one. Now let's go over the other stuff here. Okay, so yeah, so that was the voices. I do think that there's a good chance all these are the same person, but so let's just go over that real quick again. So this, I think, confirms that Yay Woohoo 7 is Celeste. Now, when we go through the Discord messages and read them, it kind of gives you a whole different perspective looking at it like that. Ya Woohoo Celeste or Ya Woohoo 7 is allegedly, I don't know if to say allegedly, I think, in my opinion, I think it's Celeste because I do think that does sound like her on this, and that's whoever that is talking is Yay Woohoo 7. So I think that some of the people in Discord just thought it was somebody different when they were answering, but I think it's actually the same person. Okay. So next, let's do, let me take that down. Hold on 1 second. I got too many things up. I could keep that up, but I'll put it over here. All right. Now let me do now here is oh, Mama Mia, I'll show you what you sent me. Good catch on this. So shout out Mama Mia. So that one picture right here. I wish I had the original was clear, but I freaking have so many pictures. Hold on. Oh yeah, I did put everything together. Hold on, let me check it, guys. Oh, there it is. Like, what the heck? Oh. There it is. There's a clear picture. Oh. Happy Sunday, everybody, though. It's Sunday. Do you guys have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. I got to, like I said, I got to hang out with my mama. That was good. I'm just looking for something real quick. Just give me 1 minute. Mama. Not the same. Oh yeah, I could show that one too. Well, I just have a couple things I wanted to pull up. It's crazy that we haven't heard anything though. You know? Oh, I'm finding a few things that could be interesting. They just old screenshots that like he hasn't been arrested yet, right? I mean, we don't know what the heck the cops are thinking. Like, are they on to him and think, oh God, that's him, we just have to get some more evidence? Or they wonder if I know they're waiting for the toxicology to come back to, to see. So that could be as soon as they get it back and see like what the cause of death is, if they get, if they are gonna have those results, if they actually, the only problem is if, let's say that there's no drugs, then it's gonna be, I wonder if they have enough to work with where they could tell a different cause of death, if that makes sense. Okay, so like I said, shout out to Mamma Mia, but she sent me this, which so you see that picture where it has the feet, right? And the Hello Kitty doll right there. Here's another one of it. That doll, and then you can see her shoes. I mean, I think everybody already pretty much is in agreement that he had some kind of relationship with her, and there are some pictures with them too, but okay, so this one, hold on, that one. So this little doll right here, Hello Kitty doll, and then the shoes to match those, which this is the one where it looked like she was backstage with on tour with David's brother. I'm sure you guys saw that video. I didn't pull that up, but I just wanted to show you the matching shoes again. Okay, so now let me exit out of this and show you him at the concert at some festival where he has it. He has the Hello Kitty doll on him, clipped to his pants. And I did think it was interesting that right here, there goes my baby. So excited finally to share this with you guys. This will be July. I guess, is that one of his song names though? There goes my baby. But think about that. Okay, July 8th. A lot of people think that she may have already been gone by then. I don't know what the day that, it happened. But like, there goes my baby. And we are, I mean, he has a Hello Kitty, which I'm sure that whole meaning reminds him of her. You know, he knew that she loved Hello Kitty, it looks like. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, so he has that clipped onto his jeans. This is, what date is this? Mama Mia, are you still here? What date is this festival, by the way? Does anybody know? There's a little video of it. Hold on. You sent me to right here. No, hold on. This is just a screenshot. Hold on, I have a video of him singing with it on. Where do I have it? Right here.
Y'all gonna have me sing it though, right? I said y'all gonna have me sing this, right? You gotta make sure it's all the way back there, bro. Come on.
But you can see right there. I don't know if this will be copyright, but he's got it on. Here, hold on, I don't want to play. Let's just do some of it with the sound. I don't know when this was. What date was this? It probably was in July. I wonder what are we gonna find out, you know? Are we all wrong and he's totally innocent, or it just seems I mean, hard to believe that it's not him. But I don't know, it's weird. This doesn't make sense. Threw your whole career away. And if you are innocent in the murder, you still threw it away because you were messing with the underage, minor. And so now your name is tainted, basically. You know what I'm saying? Even if it does come out that he's innocent, there's gonna be still a lot of people that are gonna still probably not totally believe it and have these doubts. So potentially still think he's a murderer. And then of course the whole minor thing. So like, oh man. He had like a good career ahead of him too. Like crazy. Just threw it all away. Okay, so and then this was some the creepy thing. I muted the clip of the music because it was a song, but it was just like weird. Ew, it just makes me want to like, ugh, like what are you doing? Ew, like what? Look, well, I mean, that's not funny. Even with the music, it's just he's just like, I don't know. It makes me cringe for some reason. Now, I don't know, because there's been a lot, you know how people, they'll put out false stuff or they'll spread stuff that's not accurate. So I don't know if this really is October 5th, but whoever posted this, some TikTok, oh, I can't even see the name. Hold on. And I'm not saying that they're spreading false, but if you can't confirm stuff, it makes me always be a little bit, cautious. But it's game themed. So it says Dave spotted in LA October 5th singing romantic homicide due to him canceling all his shows. So maybe that is him. I mean, I have seen people do that where if, shows canceled, to do like an acoustic set. Now, maybe because his whole tour got canceled, maybe he is making appearances on the streets doing it. I don't know if that's true. I almost find it hard to believe because it could be dangerous. because he probably has a lot of people going that want to go real life that think he is guilty. And you know how people are. So I don't even know. It would seem like he would probably get advice, legal advice, and to not do that because that could be dangerous. Does anybody know if this is true as far as do you think this really is in October or not? I mean, it could be, but I just think that could be dangerous. And I would think that people like professionals in his life and his family would tell him like, don't do that. I mean, that could. What do you guys think? But anyway, it says David spotted in October. So regardless, it is him singing on the street. I just don't know when. Wait, what? Different than what? Dystopic? Wait, but what are you comparing it to? You said the ring finger with David on it is a totally different hand and finger. Has anyone noticed that? But different than what, though? What do we have to compare it to? You know what I'm saying? Is there another picture of somebody with that they say it's the same person? And is that what you're saying? I feel like I only seen the one picture, so I don't have anything to compare it to. Am I understanding you right? Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get to Marky. Maybe I should have done it sooner. I feel like people are leaving, but I want your guys' opinion on the whole Mark thing. So, oh wait, one more. I have one more video to play of David. I don't know what this is from, but I saw it floating around. I don't know if it was on Reddit, and I don't know. Here. Obviously, it's not the murder. I don't know whether it's an alleged murderer. Wait, does it say alleged murder? What did that say? Oh, murderer. I think he's just tripping, but people like I was trying to figure out is there a bed on the floor? What's going on? Like I think he was on a live stream and he fell, but I don't know when I mean you can see it's David's clips. Oh, from David's clips. Some people are saying like the live stream, like that he tripped over, it was his cat moving, but now in comments and wherever I got this from, I don't remember if it was Reddit or wherever I got it, you could see people saying like that doesn't look like a cat. I think what they're insinuating, they think like there's a body or somebody right there. I don't know, but I don't know what it is. I mean, it's definitely something moving, but it couldn't just be the cat, right? Oh, it looks like somebody's hand. Wait a minute, it does look like somebody's hand is like is making like going like this, and somebody's hand is coming into the. Huh? I don't know. I'm not saying that it's the murder or has anything to do with the murder, but it's like what is going on here? Watch. So it does look like maybe somebody's hands grabbing something. Like they're grabbing something off the ground. I don't freaking know. But somebody, I think there was a comment where this was posted where somebody was saying that they were on the stream and he said it was his cat maybe, but I don't know. Oh. Oh, wait, maybe that's just. Wait, what did that message say? What does it say? Yeah, you can clearly see her head, how her hands move when he trips, either covering her mouth to laugh or to shield herself from him falling on her in the video. Cover her mouth to laugh or to shield herself. So I guess what they're insinuating that she's there hiding, maybe, and I don't know. Supposedly he used to do the live streams and she would have to hide, right? A lot. Maybe she was sneaking in there to get something because he's on a live stream, so she can't show her face. She was sneaking into grab because it looks like her hand's coming over to grab something, and maybe it did scare him because he's like, "Whoa!" and he tripped. Okay, so let me go to the Marky Mark stuff. And I want to take recommendations. What case, you guys? I need a new case. What should I follow? What should I follow? Oh, let me do these screenshots real quick because in the Marky, I just want to stick with that. So this is going around before I get to the Mark stuff. I don't know. This is supposedly David. I don't know where it came from, but it's somebody asking how he is. Like I said, I can't verify this is legit. There's been, how people are pretending. So it might not be, but I mean, it doesn't say anything incriminating or anything. It just says somebody says, you are holding up? Yo, are you holding up? And that's supposedly it's supposed to be David says, bro, everything is a coincidence. I never knew that 15-year-old. My music dropped way well before any of that. I'm so heartbroken this has happened. The Tesla situation, I can't talk about it much until court. Just know Rock Nation made me drop music on certain days. And considering the fact that I didn't want to do a certain thing like we talked about last March, they still found a way to frame me. Now that I'm coming out telling my family the way they treated me, they have been trying to blackmail me and make up these things I would never do and let the media do what they want. I'm not guilty in any circumstance. That's why I just take it day by day. I know this might hit Insta or TikTok, but tell my fans and supporters stay strong and I love them. That's true with the music industry. Like, what if it is something like that? Oh, you don't want to sign this or you don't want to do, what you're supposed to, and I'll just ruin your career. Look at this. And you ruin your career in a day. I don't know. Could be anything. You never know. Anyway, so this person said, this sucks, bro. Can I call you to talk? Do you need anything? Like, this is terrible, bro. I feel like you're trying your best and that's all that matters, bro. Just keep your mind off this. And allegedly David says, thanks, my guy. I'm not really worried. I tried reaching out to my manager, but he is in cahoots with Rock Nation and things not looking good for him. So he's trying to push a narrative on me, I feel. Where are we at? Oh, right here. He's trying to push a narrative on me, I feel. I feel like I already said too much. I'll call when I leave the airport. I really appreciate you checking in. I haven't been on social since I heard the news. Somebody says, so what have the DA said to you? And allegedly David says, they know what's real, but since everyone's making their own narrative and situations out of it, Rock Nation is part of the police force in LA, bro. It's so hard. I wish I never signed them papers. They are trying to ruin me, Max. Wait, they were trying to ruin me. Max signed, and that's when they start changing on me. Where are we? It's so weird. I hate this industry, bruv. Long story short, I wasn't supposed to talk to my family until after my album dropped. And when I got in contact, they went through phone records during my show. I got bad news. Um, huh. And the person says, I'm sorry for all this, man. I'm always here for you. Just pray. I wish the best, David. I wish you the best, David, for Elbruv love. Huh. So I don't know if that's really messages with him and somebody else. I mean, interesting though if it is. Saying like the Rock Nation and oh, guess we'll find out. Okay. And then oh, this is from I think Court TV. They it was just a screenshot of supposedly I guess this is the manager saying Los Angeles Magazine, John Marshall breaks silence on TikTok. Oh, that's when by Lauren Collin. In a series of comments and posts, Marshall has sought to clarify his position and deny receiving any email. That's right. That's what, remember he posted a comment in TikTok. He elaborated further in detailed statement. This video is false and the person is misinformed. This is the only time I'll speak on this matter. For now, this has been a tough time for my family. As I am a father of 3, I received no emails and I'm no one's roommate. I live full time at home with my wife and kids. Remember, he posted this on a TikTok video of somebody saying some of this stuff. So he's like saying, you know, it's wrong. That's not true. That email that he supposedly got, supposedly SF Investigate said that he saw this email that was sent to him that showed him Celeste missing posters. This is before the murder. And, you know, told him she was a minor. And supposedly, like the next day after that email was sent, Celeste showed up on her doorstep, like showed up home to her parents, like, because remember she was missing and then she was found. So it's like they're, I think, insinuating, I should say, SF Investigates insinuating that he probably did get the email, and that's why Celeste made it back home, because he probably went and made Celeste leave after getting the email. And the whole point is if he indeed knew that she was a minor, and then that would mean he knew she was the minor, and then we know that Celeste went back to David. So if this is true and Josh knew that, then he should have reported it or something. You know what I'm saying? He would have known that there was a law being broken here, you know? So that's the whole point of that. He claims that he had no idea about any of it. That he never got an email. Okay. Here's some of the pictures of them moving out of the house. They're already getting it back on the market. Dude, they blurred it up so much now. So I don't remember if on the live I went by the house, right? I know when I was looking into, you know, locations and stuff, when I was editing and stuff, that one video that I never ended up putting out, I was on the Google Maps and dude, they blurred the crap out of it. I'll show you. I don't understand why they always do that though. If there's like a murder at the house, I mean, obviously the owner of the place, I'm sure did it, went in there and probably requested that Google blur it. But I don't understand the point of that, because if you knew enough to go look it on the maps, you would know where it was at. So what good does it do to blur it anyway? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to help with the property, because if you know about the murder, then you know what I'm saying? You'll know where it is, and then you'll see it's blurred. And then if you're trying to, I don't know. I don't see how it could benefit. Like why would he want to do that? Look, I'll show you. I have it up. Well, let me go in where it's at real quick. Oh shoot. Okay. Look. Wait, hold on. I mean, you can see there's his car, the Tesla. There's the house. Remember before you could see the house and see where the cameras were? You got to blur it all the way up to the tree. Now that would be the person running. Look over here too. That's the person. Oh, we're in between blurs, I think is what's going on. The person, yeah, we got in between them for a minute. Isn't that crazy? We're actually in between this blur and that blur on the same side of the road. But yeah, it's obviously, I'm sure it's the person owns a home, maybe goes and I'm sure there's a way you could do it with Google, right? And blur it. I think it's an easy process, right? I feel like we looked into it before or we talked about it, but there's a Tesla. So yeah, look, there's a few blurs. You can see one right here, and then there's another one here, and who knows how many in there, and then you got so it's a blurred up, blurry blurster. But I mean, I just don't understand what that accomplishes, to be honest. What's that? Look at that car is all. Oh, I probably don't drive it through a certain. Help keep it good if you don't drive it every day. I wouldn't see if you drive it often. Well, I guess some people might put it on even that do drive it often. But yeah, look, we definitely are in between the two blurs when you go back. It's kind of crazy because if you go back, yeah. Wait, look, what is that? Huh. Huh. Anyway, that's David's though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I was gonna see. I probably already tried to with David's car to look in it, didn't I? If we could see anything, I'm sure we already did that with the way I do. Yeah, there you can't see anything. Okay, so blurry blur. Now let's go. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else really quick, and then we'll do the mark stuff. I don't know if you saw this where the Los Angeles Police Department put this out September 29th, so it's a couple weeks. It says Homicide Division investigation into the death of Celeste. So the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division has been diligently investigating the death of Celeste over the past several weeks. At this time, we can confirm that Celeste is deceased and her body was found in the front trunk area of Tesla belonging to David Burke. The vehicle had been parked at the location from which it is towed for several weeks. So Miss Rivas may have been deceased for several weeks before the discovery of her body. The LA County Medical Examiner has not determined the cause and manner of Miss Rivas's death. As such, it remains unclear whether there's any criminal culpability beyond the concealment of her body. RHD is thoroughly examining every aspect of this case to uncover the truth and seek justice for Celeste and her family. We appreciate the public's patience, understanding as we continue this investigation. Further updates will be provided as appropriate, but at this time we're unable to answer additional questions. And they are being pretty quiet. But I think they're just waiting for the results, so they don't have anything to say until they get the results. And then this, so that yay woohoo, this was her at one point, her page. Instagram. Got a bunch of David on there, huh? So, and somebody says, wait, so is Celeste and Yahoo Girl not the same person? Everybody's trying to figure that out. Hold on. Hold on a second. Is this what I want? People already looked through Discord and doxed a few of the mods after Celeste's body was identified and the connection was made. Just go to the original David subreddit. Not all deleted users are the same person. This is what I was trying to say the other day. Like, they're not all going to be the same person. But that first deleted user is Panzalo. Was Panzalo the one who initially called out David on his doings with Celeste a year ago? He must have been harassed in DMs a lot, so he deleted his account. Poor guy. And it says, yes, that's the guy. So Panzalo is one of the ones that called him out. Okay. You can see his name and user ID in the archive logs. Wait. Oh, the archive log. Okay, if they have logs, that's right. It's like, wait, is there a section? But I think they just mean if somebody else did it, right? Or is there a log that you? I need to download Discord. Just feel like I'll probably never use it. But anyway, he says, but if you look at the Discord right now, it's just another deleted user. Why did Panzalo delete his account? What the hell? We have spoken about Kylie on here. You will find more about using the search. Not trying to be snarky, just mention it. Should give you any of the all context situation regarding her. What is this? Aren't there two deleted users? One is Kylie, who joined in 2018, and one possibly is Celeste and joined in 2021. Question mark. They're asking that. Panzalo is a deleted account now? Question mark. Yeah, I had the whole post about her up because I did a deep dive on her since I was curious and reached out and took it down since I had practically doxed her and put her face out there. Sorry again, Kylie, but she's been in this subreddit conversating with people to clear her name, and she was answering any questions she had received, but since then has deleted her account, but I'm sure she's still roaming. Also, Panzalo was the one that said that in the screenshot you provided, but his account has recently been deleted. I don't even know who Kylie is. Huh. Which one is she? News Nation covered this and then cited LA Mag. Oh. Josh Moore. Okay. LAmag.com, and her source was a random TikTok post made by a random person who changed his name to David's manager on 9/28 before making that statement. Unverified account posting unverified information instead of doing so on his verified Instagram account or through the press. Completely bogus. I don't know if that's true. If you read the article, LA Mag, nowhere did they say they personally reached out through verified channels to verify this information. This information was pulled from a TikTok comment. Furthermore, the account said its location was Puerto Rico when it made the statement and now says Spain. You can verify this information yourselves. Fox's article even have an AI edited image of Celeste and David at the bottom of it and no longer seems to be loading. None of the photos on this Fox article are now loading except the TikTok video. Finally, just say two things can always be false. Perhaps there was indeed no email sent, but his manager speaking out after changing his TikTok name, then making his statement through an unverified TikTok account is really odd. So I don't know if it's true or not. I thought that one, Laura confirmed that she knew that it was him. They were able to verify that, but who knows? I don't know. Oh. Hold on, I'm just going through some of these screenshots. I forget what's what here, and then I promise we'll go over the mark. SF investigates. I'm starting to believe that the information I received claiming a family member message with Celeste in July was incorrect. Whether that's accidental or intentional by the family member, I'm not sure. There's no trace of Celeste after early 2025 that I can find. The parties attended by the family were in 2024 during the missing, but not really missing time. The Tesla Texas registration expired in January 2025. It was ticketed twice in late February 2025 in Hollywood, then not again until it was impounded. I can't find any trace of Celeste since very early 2025. Although I fully admit that some sharp people on Reddit and YouTube are more dialed into her digital footprint through Discord server activity and may have signs of her in 2025 I'm not aware of. At this point, I'm starting to wonder if something may have happened to Celeste many months ago, early in the year, being in weather sealed being in a weathered sealed compartment that has very little oxygen and no insects, both very important components of the decomposition, greatly slows the biological decomp process, even in the high temperatures. Could this have happened as far back as February or March? I would love to know the dates of credible last sightings of her. Yeah, that would be interesting to know because I don't remember. What is this? I don't remember why I say this. Somebody says, why some random add-on when David's dropping the Michael Jackson collab? Oh, deleted. Oh, this is the Kylie. Okay, so somebody says Kylie and then at Maddie and says Kylie. What? And then deleted user says Maddie. Oh, so they're saying, so this is Kylie. Remember? Okay, they're just saying one of the deleted users, Kylie, right? They're saying Kylie. She's saying Maddie. Back to her, right? Buckethead. David play Rec Room. Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting. David Jr. On deleted user says hi Gina. Okay, so this is just showing that Kylie is one of the deleted users because Love Sick Jr. says hi Kylie and deleted user says hi Gina because Gina's Kylie. Okay. All right. And then it shows that deleted user joined June 12th, 2018. And then I can't watch Black Clover. Somebody says hi David. Are you happily married? Okay, let's see. Let's see. We still don't know which deleted user that is though. It's all going to be specific to each message because deleted users just show up deleted users. So I mean, it's like, you don't know this deleted user. Which one is that? Where it says got a kid on the way. I don't know. Me and deleted user got a kid on the way. Who's he talking about? I know we all already seen that, but I just okay. No, again, most likely a different girl. Her usernames on Instagram was Yewahoo7 or something with Celeste has a different handle. And then this person actually corrects themselves. Okay. I've spoken to a few people and they all said those are two separate people. I'm pretty sure they were the same person. So somebody else is saying, no, I'm pretty sure they're the same. She changed from Yewahoo7 to Hello Kitty Lifeguard, in which showed you that it has the same, they have the same profile pic. So it probably is same person. She's changed from Yahoo to the Yellow Kitty. She also had a Hello Kitty necklace when she went missing. R.I.P. Celeste. Says, yeah, I found that out a couple hours ago. It's all crazy. May she rest in peace, get the justice she deserves. Why'd you delete your comment? You said she went off the grid in 2024. She deleted all her social media. That's probably how long? No, most likely not. She would always repost stuff about being a drug addict and being a bad person in relationships. She stayed out of the spotlight and never showed her face when they were together anyways. So I assume their breakup just took a huge toll on her well-being and she decided to quit socials. Says, so did his girlfriend happen to be the girl Celeste that went missing in 2024 that they found in his trunk? No, again, most likely a different girl. Her username on Instagram was Yewahoo7. I wrote this in a different order, but a lot of at first people were saying it is different. Now a lot of people are saying, no, it is the same girl. That's I know the news about Celeste, but the girl I'm talking about isn't her. The person is based off of it was based off, but again, back to my first comment, it truly could be about Celeste as he never actually confirmed it was about. But the girl merged, oh, they're talking about some song. I don't know. I'm reading these backwards. That's why yeah, okay. Shoot. Sometimes they come backwards and sometimes not. Sorry, guys. So if I would have read them in order, but it says most likely ex-girlfriend. They were together for a good while in 2024 until she went off the grid. And then it says update for my replies. Yay Woohoo 7 was indeed Celeste, and my first few replies were wrong. Rest in peace, Celeste. And it says I thought it might have been, but the interlude sounded really well recorded, almost like it was in the studio. So the interlude is that string theory one where the whole thing is just them talking. And it says it sounded like it was in the studio. So if it was just a random video of them, or if he got a random girl to record the lines with him. And he says Justin had seen in an interview, he said it was a real conversation, but he had to re-record it because of the copyright stuff and having someone else's voice in a song. So yeah, you were right. It was in the studio. I did see the interview. He was talking about that. I gotta find that and see exactly what he said. Okay, so it's Celeste with her Hello Kitty when she was younger. Okay, so now we're gonna do the Mark stuff. Sorry, guys. Took a minute. Okay. So let me just share the Mark videos I downloaded. And it probably won't be in any particular order. Oh shoot, I never got around to doing that. I was gonna get like the volume up. I was gonna export some of them to get like volume up on ones that are low and to get music that I think, oh well, mute the parts if there's gonna be music in it, but we'll just go. Just play it, do it as we go. Okay. I was in the middle of that, and somehow I was in the middle of doing this, and somehow I don't know what happened. I must have got sidetracked and I never finished it. All right, so Mark, the next, his name is Marky, boy next door, kid, what is it called? Something next door. Okay, so let me play this one first. I'm just gonna play all the clips. So this is supposedly Mark, David's bodyguard. Now there were some messages on Discord that appear to be him, but we know how easy it is to AI or fake anything. Like you just fake like a Discord message, make it look like that Mark's in Discord talking. Because if it's just screenshot after, so just keep that in mind. I don't know if it's true or not, but okay. So here are some of the videos. So we'll play. Like I said, it won't be in any specific order, but here's one of them.
Discord messages of you and David talking to the minor. Bands, I used to bodyguard for him, bro. I was bodyguarding for him in 2022.
So this is okay. I'm gonna rewind it. So you're saying he was bodyguarding for him in 2022?
To the minor. Bands, I used to bodyguard for him, bro. I was bodyguarding for him in 2022.
And then so this person that clipped this together is showing 8/15/2022 in Discord. He says, Marky says, "Hey Celeste, pretty girl." And then there's another one, 8/28/2022. It says, "Hey Celeste, I am Y." What does that mean? I always forget what that one means. I am Y. I miss you? I don't know. And Celeste says back, "Hi Marky, you did great." Miss, okay, I was right. Yay. And then Celeste says, "Hi Marky, you did great." And then David says, "Facts, bodyguard, or facts, best bodyguard, he'd kill for me." Which is kind of, in retrospect, that's kind of creepy. Like, oh wait, but I don't think Mark had anything to do with that. Anyway, if he was indeed really associated with him, but so if this is real, who knows? But this is supposedly a Discord chat. She says hi, Or he says hi. She says hi. You did great. David says facts. Best bodyguard. He'd kill for me. Okay. So that's that. Now, I'll play everything we got. Here's that one clip that's supposedly him when the cops are going to talk to him. Whoever posted this kind of like made it appear that it was about this murder and the cops are going to ask him questions, which if he is his bodyguard back then, of course the cops would want to ask him questions because, hey, they would want to know, was she around him? Like, was she with him in 2022 or when you bodyguarded him? Do you know who Celeste is? So that wouldn't be weird, but here's a little clip that was released. It does sound like his voice, but it says justice is finally being served. David's ex-bodyguard has officially been arrested for crimes committed against Celeste. Now he wasn't arrested, so I don't know why they put that, but this could maybe be him gonna be talked to. Let's see.
Hey, dude, can you come talk to me real quick?
Yes, sir. I'm great. Yes, sir. I'm great.
Where? Okay. And then we have David Security.
Oh, what's good, bro?
Hi.
You see me? You was just with Tyson Drake last week, bro.
Yeah, I was with Constantine. Listen, did you hear about the David case?
Yeah.
The singer.
David with the
Yes.
Celeste in the back trunk.
He was
yeah.
the bodyguard for him.
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
No. Hell no.
So they asked about Celeste. He said, I helped him bury her. And then it was
Oh,
like a
what's
joke.
good, bro?
Hi.
You see me? You was just with
Like as a
Tyson Drake last
joke,
week, bro.
you know, but obviously it's
Listen.
not a funny joke. Here's another clip.
But you still said you buried them.
Yeah. That was. I'm gonna be real. I was drunk, and when I'm drunk, I see the first.
All right, if you do that. But you still said you buried them.
So it says David's former bodyguard admits to saying he helped bury the body of Celeste, but claims he was drunk.
Yeah, that was. I'm gonna be real. I was drunk, and when I'm drunk, I see the first.
All right, if you do that.
When I'm drunk, I say the first thing that comes to my mind. So this guy, I guess I'm learning. I never even heard of this guy, but now when I was looking into Mark, his face did look familiar. This guy, I think his name's Neon or something. There are a bunch of like streamer guys that stream, right? On Twitch and stuff. Okay. So hold on. What's this? Oh wait, see, that's the one that I have to mute. Hold on. Let me do this first.
Banks, Marky next door. Isn't Marky getting locked up or some shit? Like, isn't Marky a creep?
Shoot, it's got that. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna take the music out of it. Shoot. All right, I could still do that. I'll wait to play that. Hold on. But he just basically saying Neon calls out David's ex-security guard, Marky next door. That was the name. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, I have another one of him. Where's that at? Oh, here it is.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right, be honest. Isn't your monkey?
Bodyguard for him.
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, how many months?
Listen, did you hear about the David case?
Yo.
The singer.
David with the
Yes.
Celeste in the back trunk.
He was
yeah.
the bodyguard for him.
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
No.
What the fuck? Yo.
Okay. So that was a big thing. Everybody was talking about that, I guess, when I think it was last week it came out. I don't know. Okay, so hold on a second. And there's that Aiden Ross guy. He's a big streamer. So Marky is like associated with all these people. Like he knows all these people, like that kind of where he runs around that kind of group where he's with those streamers, and I think there's some like rappers and stuff like that. So I don't even know if he do bodyguard? I don't know. But then there's this clip where he's talking to that Aiden guy. Oh, where's that?
Yo, I'm on stream. You want me to mute?
Marky, you don't gotta mute, but why the fuck you in a group chat with the Celeste and David person, bro?
Bro, Aiden, stop trolling. Aiden, you didn't go live today, so your fucking community started trolling people that I'm in a group chat with D4VD and all this fucking shit. And now I have fucking retards on Twitter that genuinely think that I'm hanging out with pedophiles and I'm a pedophile and I killed somebody because you didn't go live.
Listen. Is it true or false that you've bodyguarded before for David?
I've never I didn't even know who he was until he did that stream with Jason.
Okay, so why were you guys typing in the Discord together?
Aiden, those aren't real messages.
Dude, I could just see like that whole group of Twitch people like just doing that to go viral and to have like this thing where everybody's making clips talking about it for views and stuff. I don't know. I'm doubting that maybe he really wasn't. I mean, I could be wrong, but why? Well, let's watch some more stuff here. Hold on, I'm kind of see like, hold on one second. Then there's this, which is kind of, I don't know where this came from. There's just this tiny clip. Don't know like what video, like here.
I'm here to meet a 15-year-old. Like, what the fuck you want to say, bro? Like,
I'm here to meet a 15-year-old with it, if you want to say. Now, I don't know, out of context, maybe that's not what that appears to be, but it's weird because in some of the other group, I don't know if it was a Reddit group or something, before I came across this video, there was people talking about, oh, the ex, David's ex security guard, he got busted on one of those shows for like, like where they best pee. What is the code word they use for that term? Wait, hold on. P files. So I don't know. Or did they just see this clip and it was all just made to look that way? And then people are spreading it like they actually saw a show when they just saw that and assumed that it was on a show. I don't know. But then I saw this clip. It wasn't attached to that chat that I'm talking about, but I had seen that somewhere. And then a little bit later, I ran into that little clip. So I don't know if that even is true. If that does appear that it could be from one of those shows where they bust somebody and then they have to explain themselves and say, I'm here to meet a 15-year-old. But out of context, that could mean so much stuff. So it might not be anything, right? So hold on one second. Let me get his I didn't go over all that. Oh, shoot. I forgot about all this stuff. But let me hold on. Where's his links? Okay. Let's look at some. One second. One second. Hold on, I'm just trying to find hold on, give me 1 second. This is from. Well, I'm just trying to find a date real quick. Give me 1 second. Where is the dates at on this stuff? I don't understand this platform. Does anybody understand how Twitch, where you find a date? Oh, I found it. Okay. I don't know what he does. Like, he knows all these people, but if you look at his sites, maybe there's one site, a streaming site he's really active on, and I don't know what it is. But if you look at his Twitch and you look at his YouTube and you look at all his stuff, he's not very active. I mean, he has them, but he's not really that active on it. So it's like, but he's hanging out with all these people. So I'm wondering, like, what does he do? Unless if maybe he's on some random site that I just don't know and he's really active. So maybe he is a bodyguard. I don't know. But like, why did he say that? He actually, people might call me stupid or vulnerable or I don't know, off. But for some reason, watching him talk to Aiden right there, why did that remind me of, or why did that make me feel like he was being really sincere? Like, I didn't get like lies out of that. Like, it seemed like what he was saying was honest. But what did you guys get from it? The clip where he said that he wasn't a bodyguard and he doesn't even know him. Why did that come across as really sincere to me? All right, hold on 1 second. Let me play a couple more clips though. I want to show you. So here's his TikTok. Where's my? I didn't even have it shared, did I? Hold on. Sorry, I had to get that.
I thought it was gonna be like a lot more. Marky! Pick me up, I'm gonna jump up. How you doing, bro? Good, bro. I love you, man. You been good? Too, man. I'm good too. Damn, man, what you been up to? Listen, I know you party, you get down and dirty, you fuck bitches. Where's the best party tonight, bro?
Gas lamp.
Huh?
Gas lamp. You exit here.
Okay.
Oh, I heard that, Jezebel. Yeah.
Walk through the whole gas lamp.
Yeah.
Every bar
You're right.
Popping.
But shit's gonna get down there.
Shit's gonna get down.
Yo, that's why I got security.
Bro, you just walk through gas lamp, all the clubs, everything, bro. It's gonna be popping.
Bet. Thank you, bro. I love you, Marky.
I love you too.
Have a great day, brother.
I got you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. Take care.
Thank you. I thought it was.
Oh, this keeps going off. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering, I saw, I forget where I seen that at, where they said they was like the neighbors said they were really quiet, very quiet and good neighbors or whatever. And that was my first thought, like, wait a minute, who said it? Because I couldn't remember who came out with that that they were this, oh, it was a party all the time and they were so loud and horrible neighbors. So that was TMZ that said that. I couldn't remember where I saw that, but I remember I saw somebody report that. And then when I seen that the neighbors actually said they were really quiet, it's like, what? So it's TMZ. Wait, I think it or a contract for them took Celeste out because she was an obstacle for everyone involved when you think about David as a business. Ah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Jezebel.
Bro got caught in 4K.
Good boy.
Wait, where is it?
Do I want to get called a good boy? Bro, I can't.
Oh, okay, let's see.
What happened to Shane?
How do you feel about blueberries? Oh. Good save. Great save.
I don't know if I kind of hit it with my foot, but we didn't get any ground.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, sounds good.
Both of them, they're kind of 87 and 38.
87-38? Okay. Oh, it declined.
No, so that's just a weird thing. It's kind of like a protection.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me do. I wanted to. My stupid mouse. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see what these clips bring up. My mouse is really annoying me right now. I think it needs a battery. Dude, I've had to put batteries so much in this recently. Might be time for a new mouse. Okay. Let me see what this is. Oh, this is that one.
That you've bodyguarded before for David.
I've never I didn't know who he was until he did that stream with Jason.
Okay, so why were you guys typing in the Discord?
Those aren't real messages of you and David talking to the minor. Bands, I used to bodyguard for him, bro. I was bodyguarding for him in 2022.
Is it true or false that you've bodyguarded before for David?
I've never I didn't know who
Same
he was
shirt.
until he
It
did that stream with
is.
Jason.
Okay, so why were you guys typing in the Discord?
Those aren't real messages of you and David talking to the minor. Bands, I used to bodyguard for him, bro. I was bodyguarding for him in 2022.
I mean, it could have been all just the thing for like clicks and stuff to like everybody talks about it. Oh, he's the bodyguard for this big murder, and it was just all put on and it wasn't true. Or it could be true and he's lying here. I don't know, but he is in the same shirt. I could see it either both ways. What is this one?
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
So it says the Discord message screenshot with me added in is fake and it isn't me, says Marky next door about David Celeste Rivas case. Mark Morales, Marky next door, claims he was never David's bodyguard. Added in as a fake and isn't me, he's saying. Okay.
I helped him bury her. It's crazy.
I don't know why someone is trolling community even got me to this point, but the Discord message screenshot with me added in is fake and isn't even me, nor is the message even real. My thoughts and prayers are with the victim and her families. May God bless them. And Says, I don't know why someone trolling a community has even gotten me to this point. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Beating allegations? What beating allegations? David's old bodyguard next door, but Marky next door at the club after beating the allegations. I read that wrong. After beating the allegations. Okay. All right, let me see if there's anything else interesting.
Yeah.
Celeste in the back trunk.
He was the bodyguard for him.
Oh, this is that same one.
Yo, no. Hell no. Hell no. Yo, yeah.
It's all the same clips here. This is that one.
Of you and David talking to the minor. Bands, I used to bodyguard for him, bro. I was bodyguarding for him in 2022.
It's the same stuff. I don't know. Trying to see if there's anything else interesting.
You could use the restroom in my room, but I think there's like roaches in there.
Dude.
Okay, now I'm joking about the roaches, but you can use that. I was gonna use that restroom, but we gotta find someone to clean it today. You could use the restroom in my room, but I think there's like roaches in there.
Dude.
It's music. That's a July. See, David's bodyguard first live stream since posted. Oh my god, people turn it into so ridiculous. What's this?
Creep. Look at him. No, I can't touch you, bro, after what I heard yesterday, bro. Yeah, I'm the for like doing this, right? Like that.
See, they're making a joke out of it. It makes me think they
You can always go see her. Bro, why did I hear you say on stream that you're like burying bodies and shit? What type of sick, twisted person are you, bro?
Yeah, I don't know why I associate with him.
No, there's no excuse.
Yeah, there is.
Look, Coupum kept joking about it the whole night. I'm like, stop joking, stop joking. I was drunk and angry. I said some dumbass shit, and I didn't realize it was gonna go so viral. But you can blame this fat lord right here for it going viral in the first place. Because you know what happened? Aiden's Crom, they started it because they were mad that he wasn't going live. And that shit started getting traction, so I gotta take it down.
Why are you sweating?
It's hot in here. And you got this bright ass light.
And he tweeted it. He tweeted it out.
I can't, bro.
So it's Sweater's fault.
It's Sweater's fault.
But you still said you buried the body,
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, yeah, that was. I'm gonna be real. I was drunk, and when I'm drunk, I said the first thing.
All right, if you do that when you're drunk, what else do you do when you're drunk? I'm not gonna lie, yo, stay away from this guy over here, bro.
Where's Ed Matthews?
Ed, I don't know. Listen, oh, chat. Look at this guy. Look at this creep. Look at him. No, I can't touch you, bro, after what I heard yesterday, bro.
I'm trying to think like a timeline, because if it's all that same thing.
Articles and news articles covering more police information. Apparently I was on the run by the FBI and they wanted to confirm that. And I just told them straight up, I said, look, I'm not interested in doing an article. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna lie, I damn near told him, you know what, I worked security for him. Tell the LAPD to investigate Nerman Desaraverovich. I think he lives in Atlanta right now. I was gonna do that shit. But I was like, you know what, bro? This is a serious situation. We don't troll. I was dead ass for to tell them Cheezer did it, bro. And I was gonna have, I was finna have Cheezer. I'm not even kidding, bro. I was gonna tell him Cheezer did that shit. So I was like, you know what, bro? I just told him, look, I'm done with the whole situation. Articles and
I don't know. I think they just got involved after the fact and seen an opportunity to benefit from it, which is I don't know. It's crazy because I am doubting. I feel like I could see like Aiden and then Neon and that whole community just be like setting it up and then like make almost like playing a big joke on him and getting him involved. And now, because then this is a huge case. So everybody's gonna be like, who's this Marky? Who's this Mark? Like all they would have had to do is just to get it started. I could see Aiden or whatever, any of them putting out those Discord messages as real, just throwing it out online and seeing what happens. And then when everybody starts talking and like, oh, who's this? And then putting out something out, there's this Mark guy that with a picture or something that used to do a security guard. And then all of a sudden now it's like, who's this? And all the internet, is all over it. And then they keep going with it. And then Mark makes that joke. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to still research to see if he does he have any history in bodyguarding, security guard? Is that what he does? I don't know. It wouldn't be that hard to make fake Discord messages, right? And it's sick because this is a murder. So you're going to turn it into a game and make this whole thing just to like play a joke on your friend and then get the whole community involved and like troll the whole freaking true crime community. I feel like in a way, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know why. I'm leaning more towards him not really actually being a David security guard at any point. So funny when people just put out flat lies and act like I'm talking about this stuff, like, oh, there's this one that's like David being arrested, and it's just some guy getting arrested, and they act like people are gonna believe that it's him. It's just, or David spotted, and you see some guy, you can't even see anything about the guy, but so he can freaking get clicks. But I think as far as this, I think it's the community's just trolling or something. Oh, he's got that shirt here. Let me make sure that there's no sound on this. Hold on. Wait, is that the Aiden guy? Or I can't, hold on. Can we pause it? No. There was a video I wanted to find where he's with him. Oh my God, guys. What do you guys think? Put a 1 if you think. Do you think it's him? Do you think he's really a security guard? Or do you think he's trolling? He's just joking around. I don't know. Oh, guys, I'm just thinking no. Sorry, today is kind of, I don't know. I need to go through that Sean and Paul stuff and do a live on that. And then find another case to order some files on. Because this case, I mean, I don't. Once we get the toxicology results, that'll probably spark either something going to happen. Either they're going to see that, okay, there was an overdose, which there's still a crime being committed because they still hit whoever did it. Still, there's still charges. Abuse of a corpse, hiding, the concealment or whatever. And then the whole minor thing. I don't know if they're going to try to look into that or if that'd be hard to prove that there was anything more than a friendship. And then, or if they find out no drugs, it wasn't enough to, OD, then I feel like that's when you'll see probably charges soon. I don't know how soon after that, but they're waiting for that. And then if they have been collecting evidence and they do think he's involved, they want to make sure they have a good case before they make that charge because, he could always, they want to be ready basically if he wants the speedy trial. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't. I mean, I'm sure he won't because, I mean, he'll want to, I'm sure, get a good defense, but like they want to make sure they're able to, you know what I'm saying? That they're ready. A good case. So there's no rush in it as long as they have eyes on him and know he's not going to take off. If they do indeed think, there's enough and they think it's him. But, they got to wait for the toxicology because that's huge. So I feel like in the meantime, I'm going to need to look into another case because there's not going to probably be much going on with this case. Except this kind of stuff, like look into but I don't even know what other route to go. What else to look into? David's being pretty silent, so there's not much to look in with him. So I've been watching it. I mean, I've been watching so many random cases. I'm always watching like body cams and so I don't know. Name some that you guys are following. I might have. I know I might be watching some of this stuff too. I just watched one today. Was it today or last night? Oh my God, I can't even remember if that was today or last night. It was what channel, but it was one of those where we had some body cam and then they told the story. It's mostly body cam, but the lady, it ended up being her ex, freaking idiot. It was what was his name? Jacob. Oh, what was the last name? Jacob Spray, maybe, or something. I can't remember her name. In a trailer, it was crazy. Anyway, no, found alive. Oh, really? Jezebel? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of this stuff, that's the thing, since this case is like hit like it's not just like the true crime community. A lot of I don't even know what you got, all the streamers and then just a lot of people that cover, like celebrity stuff or YouTuber stuff or that kind of stuff. A lot of people are covering this, but I mean, could be some benefits, but the bad thing is there's a lot of like messy stuff, like not trashy, but like stuff that's just, some fake stuff, that you have to go through and be like, what is this? I feel like it's just more prone to that kind of stuff. Or like some of the theories are based not in like reality. I don't want to say reality, but it just seems a little bit different. So like you have to be more careful when you're finding some of this stuff online because it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but so since there's not going to be any more official stuff, I feel like for a while until the results come back. Oh, there's supposed to be a screw there. Yeah, I want to try to find another case. But that's the thing, like the videos I've been watching, it's just like there's not a much to discover, I should say, in it. Now I could order files on some of this stuff. But I want to know what you guys would be interested in before I do that, you know? Let me see what you guys are saying. No. Oh, hey, Ashley, what's up? Wait, what are you talking about? Killer being compared to Brian. Can't remember his name, but watched a video on it. Like recent? Oh. Oh. 2 teenagers got killed last May. Okay. Did Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thomas. I don't feel like I've heard of it yet. Huh. Let me see. Thomas. Did you text me yet, Ashley? I'm trying to think. Let me well, let me see what I've and some of the names I've been looking at. Hold on, let me why I'm waiting for you to text. Are you gonna text me that now? I guess you don't have to do it now, but if you want, I'm gonna look through my history and kind of find some of the ones I've been watching to see. So Jamie Wilson is the one I just watched today with his name, I think was Jacob Spray or something, I think, or Stray or something. That was sick. Oh. Who else? Of course, Charlie Kirk. I've been watching a lot of stuff on that, but I'm not gonna cover that on my channel. I'm trying to find what else. Hold on, I'm just scrolling to find. Come on, where are you? Oh, there you go. I got it, Ashley. Cool. Thanks. Oh wait, Shabusiness was back. Wasn't she back in court or something? I watched something, some court hearing. What was it? Right. I was all saying, are you here? Something. She was in court for one of her charges. Attacking, or I don't know. I think it was one of those charges. Well, I have a lot of. Hold on. I have to have. I had way more marked ones to play. Where are all of them? I had a bunch of them. I feel like that I was gonna play. I don't know where they all went. That wasn't all. Why? My thing is stuck. Come on. There we go. Okay. I know I had more. That's kind of making me mad. Timeline. Oh, yes. Video. Okay, I played those videos, but my marked ones. I guess I did. They're just all really oh, wait, here, the ones on these folder. What do I have? Yeah, I guess they're just really short. But what is this one? Time. Oh, that's hold on. This is kind of interesting. I can't take credit for it, but I actually don't. It was a video, so I don't know who. takes credit. Oh, I guess the person that would take credit would be the name of the watermark, I'm guessing. Hold on one second. So somebody put together this timeline of just like, wait, hold on. And I'll get to what you sent me, Ashley. I just want to go over. Oh, that was backwards. Oh, my lordy. They did this timeline. Hold on. So it's, hold on, I don't want to lose my place. It's Kiana Marie. I guess because it's the watermark. I'll look at it 1 second, Ashley. I forgot. I want to go over this really quick, but then I want to look at that case. Sorry, I probably rushed you, and then I realized I forgot something really quick. But yes, I want to see. But let me just go over this really quick. So interaction in each moment builds a chilling picture of how obsession and manipulation can escalate beyond screens and why we must speak out. Okay, so this is part 1, TikTok repost timeline, confirm post and behavior patterns. So February 4th, 2024, violence disguised as a joke. Repost, meme about pouring boiling water on a girl for telling another boy happy birthday. Behavior, early signs of violent controlling thinking masked as humor. Controlling thinking masked as humor. So remember I used to blur you, but it was that one about like why tell another guy happy birthday, like that you're happy he was born or whatever, like a jealousy controlling thing. Yeah, that post that he reposted. And then February 6th, justifying control, repost, video asking, was I too controlling, with phrases like I just cared and I love too hard. Behavior, self-justification, classic abuser narrative, reframe and manipulation as love. Good points, though. I mean, this is smart. So July 3rd, denial and manipulation, repost. She's the one, bro. She wouldn't do me like that. Captioned as something a dumb person would say. Okay, so a dumb person would say, she's the one, bro. She wouldn't do me like that. Behavior, blame shifting, denial of reality, typical and toxic dynamics. July 4th, 2024. Possessiveness on display. Repost. Me if I repost. Okay. Me if I see her talk to other dudes. Isn't that the one where I wish these weren't blurry? Is it the chicken cutting up? I forget which one but it says behavior, clear possessive and jealous tendencies. Escalation of control. July 9th, shame and judgment, repost. Me after hearing about her past. I'm jealous and disgusted. Behavior, attempt to shame or punish a partner for their history. Control tactic. July 16th, disturbing obsession, repost. Then you died and I ate your bones and all. Behavior, symbolic of consuming obsessive love, crossing emotional boundaries. August 24th, 2024. Purity fixation. Repost. Do you want to be pure again? Behavior. Psychological manipulation rooted in purity culture and guilt. So sorry if you guys don't remember these posts, you might be a little bit lost. I do remember them because I went through them all, but I don't have them on each one on hand where I could pull it up. I should have had that prepared where I could show you exactly which one she's talking about. But she's describing them. And some of them she's quoting. Anyway, okay. So part 2, real world escalation key events. April 5th. Something first time. Celeste something kissing first time. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh, so wait, these go back to the 4. Okay, so. Oh, this has them right here. That's right. It shows which one they're talking about. So February 4th event, reposted content, referencing pouring boiling water on a girl for telling another boy happy birthday. So this is going over now. It's going to show you more what that was. TikTok repost. Example of violent controlling language. February 6th, reposted video. Why was I too controlling with captions like I just cared and I love too hard? Admission and justification of controlling behavior. July 3rd, reposted text. She's the one, bro. She wouldn't do me like that. Captioned as something a dumb person would say. Denial, potential betrayal, shift of blame. Reposted if I see her talk to other dudes. So here's the reposted is him cutting up chicken, remember? Like cutting, like he's going to cut her or chop her up. Evidence of possessive and jealous behavior. July 9th, reposted after me. Reposted me after, oh wait. Oh, I went the wrong way. Me hearing about her past, I'm jealous and disgusted. So it's him. Which one is this? Where, oh, I can't make out what that is. I remember seeing it. What was it, guys? I'm jealous and disgusted. It's him standing there. It's not him, but a guy standing there, and I don't know. Anyway, reposted. Then you died and I ate your bones. Okay, we already know that. August 24th. Do you want to be pure again? It's just a thing that says, do you want to be pure again? So we, and then April 5th, so that's August 24th. So April 5th, Celeste reported missing from Lake Elsinore. That April 5th, 2024. Police report. First documented missing person report. Throughout 2024, additional missing persons report filed. Police report, multiple reports indicated repeated disappearances. December 2024, relationship reportedly ended. Media reports, end of reported relationship is supposedly December 2024. January 2025, social media post allegedly deleted following a breakup. Removal of post possibly related to relationships. Okay, hold on. September 5th, Tesla registered to David impounded after being parked illegally. September 8th, Celeste remains discovered in the trunk. September 17th, police execute search warrant at Hollywood Hills residence. September 24th, Celeste's body released to her family. Okay, so what's the rest? Hold on. I know there's more. Oh, here's that. We're at part 2. April 5th, 2024. Celeste reported missing first time. Those are all the posts. Where? Wait. What was the last one? April 2024. So then we have December 2024 breakup. Suggests the relationship ended around this time. Allegedly, David wiped posts referencing her shortly after. 2025, he allegedly deletes Instagram posts and distances himself publicly from the relationship. September 2025, Tesla impounded. September 8th. Okay, so we know the rest of that. Okay, closing message. It's just, it says Celeste's story is not just a timeline, it's a warning. What began as jokes and reposts online escalated into possessiveness, manipulations, and ultimately tragedy. We share this to honor her memory, to demand accountability, and to fight for the world where no one else suffers in silence. If you want to know, okay, so, oh, cool. So Kiana Marie. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. So it was a kick. So maybe that Mark, the ex-security guard, Twitch and Kick streamer. Okay, so maybe Kick, he's more active. Says has been falsely and speculatively linked to singer. So this is what you AI. When you AI him, it says has falsely and speculatively linked to singer David in recent case involving the death of Celeste. There is no evidence that Morales was David's bodyguard, and he has explicitly denied any connection to the case. Here's a breakdown of what we know about the situation. Controversy stems from the death of a 15-year-old Celeste, whose body was discovered in the trunk. The online rumors following this discovery, online speculations on platforms like X, Discord, falsely accused Mark of being David's bodyguard and claimed he was involved in the murder. These rumors were based on fake screenshots and posts. But the thing is Mark went along with it. And I think that streaming community did that purposely. They set it up. They purposely made it look like that just for the clicks and to be in the news or as people would talk about it. That's what I think. And then Mark went along with it to a degree. You see the freaking thing where he says that he was his bodyguard in 2022. So he went along with the joke for a little bit. So I think it is wrong, false. It says, in Discord, falsely accused Mark of being David's bodyguard, claimed he was involved in the murder. The rumors are based on fake screenshots and posts. Morales' denial. Mark posted on X to shut down the rumors, stating the screenshots were fake and that he was not involved. He also expressed his thoughts and prayers for the victims' families. No one has been charged in the connection with Celeste's death. David has been reportedly cooperating with police. So there was another one where it was hold on a second. I gotta find that. Obviously it's fake. I mean, I think it's just somebody called, probably Aiden or somebody probably paid somebody to pretend they were from, was it LA? I don't remember who they pretended, FBI or cop or whatever, asking for Mark, and it's on a live stream where Mark's talking to him. Oh, we have some questions for you. So that was all fake. It's all for the camera. It's all fake, but it's crazy that they picked a murder case to interject it and play this big joke. After false information spread, streamer Aiden Ross was recorded making hostile comments towards Mark based on fake claims and threatening to get him arrested. Just all for show, I guarantee. A now deleted social media video has also claimed that Markey confessed involvement in the case while drunk on live stream. It's been debunked as part of a broader pattern of false rumors. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Wait, what are you saying to us about? Identified Celeste's body by accident? What do you mean by accident? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know. I don't understand. What do you mean they're doing a full turn? It was good. It's a great popsicle. I don't know though, guys. What case should I do? I guess I could just do random, one video cases. I'm usually doing the deep dive, but like all the cases I'm just like watching where it would only take like maybe a video to go over. I could do those, and then I could try to order files if there's anything interesting in each of them. But I'm just so used to doing deep dives on cases that I'm more picky, where I'm trying to always find cases where I could do a deep dive. There's going to be information and people be interested in it, and I'm able to get the files and stuff. But I guess I don't have to do that. I could just do like more different cases, just even if it's just one video sometimes on a case, huh? Yeah, I don't know, Jezebel. What did you answer? Oh, wait, the Corny trial. What? When is it happening? I gotta do it. Oh, wait, is Ashley, I gotta look at your text. I got too many things. Okay, let me see who you're talking about. You sent me that link. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Okay. Oh. Oh, I never heard of this one. Well, let me click on this and see.
Sitting in a jail.
Here, I'll watch that. Here, that's a good 2-minute. Good. I'll play that clip. Maybe I'll look into this case. Ashley just sent it to me. Hold on. Let me so it should be on my YouTube as a history now. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oh, history. Okay.
On a camp.
Oh, that him right there too. Look at it. Okay, let's see.
Sitting in a jail cell, the man prosecutors say brutally murdered 2 teenagers on a camping trip. The 2 teens were found shot to death near a remote hiking trail in Arizona after a Memorial Day outing. Wow. I spoke with the heartbroken mom of 17-year-old Evan Clark.
So you think it was just some random act of
horror? Horror. Absolute horror. Teenage children.
The other victim was Evan's high school friend, 18-year-old Pandora Jolesrud. Chilling video shows the accused killer, 31-year-old Thomas Brown, being taken to Arizona's Maricopa County Jail. He's made to stand barefoot in a scanning machine that takes all his body's measurements in seconds. Brown's eerie, emotionless demeanor and ice-cold gaze as he's booked for first-degree murder is sparking comparisons with Brian Kohberger, the notorious killer of the 4 Idaho college kids. Detectives say Brown was camping near Arizona's Mount Ord with his wife and stayed behind an extra day. When she went home, he told cops he spent his day flying his drone around the mountain. After the bodies of the teenagers were found, investigators say Brown called the police helpline to say he'd seen the campers and stumbled across their campsite but had not spoken to them. But detectives say his DNA was found at the crime scene. Pandora and Evan were about to start their senior year at high school in Scottsdale. Evan's mom posted heartbreaking video of her journey to the spot where the bodies were found.
We're at the hospital, boy. They died alone in this forest.
She says she had a bad feeling about the trip and pleaded with him to change his plans.
I asked him not to go that morning. I even offered for him money for him so he could use the weekend and go to California.
This is one of the last photos of Pandora. It was taken with her mom on Mother's Day, just 2 weeks before the murders.
The light and love and beauty she gave us will be in our hearts forever. And the darkness that she encountered on that day when she met her killer will not define her life.
Wow. Dang it. Oh. Let me see what this one. Oh, that's Fox. Sometimes they copyright. Well, I don't want to do a whole 20-minute right now because I gotta end this walk around my legs. They copyrighted me on the Lori Vallow case the other couple months ago, so I guess I can't play them. What else? I'll definitely look into that. Wow, that's crazy. So he was camping with his wife, and his wife, I want to see what his wife has to say. He stayed back another day and his wife went home. Like, wonder if he was planning it. Like, he wanted, what the heck? What is wrong with people, guys? Psycho. Ashley, how's your channel doing? you still doing it? We should do a collab. um, yeah, Casey, text me a picture of that. Yeah. I'll have to do, when is their trial? I will have to cover. I don't know if I'll cover it actually live stream it, but I'll cover what's going on. Because that was one of the cases that I went through the files with and stuff. It's interesting because it's not like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if she'll get, I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut right now because I feel like nothing's coming out right. And I'm going to say something the wrong way. Wait, what? Oh, I see what you're saying. But Jezebel, I mean, think about it though. I feel like as far as her friends being quiet, she ran away, like over a year and was always running away. She probably didn't have a good group of friends from back home. You know what I'm saying? That had that much to say, maybe, or wanted to say anything. And then in Brian's circle, it was probably more, or David's circle. Oh my God, Brian. It was probably just, they thought she was older. So, I mean, his friends spoke out, or some of the people, I guess, said that they knew her and thought she was older. But then I have a feeling like with him, she was like more of a secret where like, it was just them two hanging out and she always had to hide a lot of the times. Well, obviously, I mean, she got out a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? So under the circumstances, I don't find it that weird that there wasn't a ton of her friends from where she grew up that came out. I'm sure she had friends, but like they hadn't probably see each other in a long time because she was running away and she was away. So doesn't mean she didn't have some people that were friends with her back then, but the fact that they're not coming to speak out, I mean, they're still young. Think about it. I mean, they're still gonna be minors, and I could just see the parents not, wanting them to come out and talk, and since they're so young, I could see why they wouldn't come out and talk. I'm talking about the friends. That makes sense to me. I wouldn't expect like a lot of people she knew from back home wanting to come out and do interviews or anything because I mean they're minors and I'm sure their parents were like no, and I'm sure they're scared and I don't think that would be a smart thing. And like I said, I don't think that their parents would probably necessarily want them to. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal if they would, but I could just, they're young, I mean, we had the ex-boyfriend came out. There might be a few other people that end up coming out and saying something, who knows? And then on Brian's or David's side, like I could see why a lot of people might not want to say anything because of legal things. And the ones that did say something, had said, well, we thought she was of age, which a lot of them probably did. I'm sure David didn't tell everybody she was a minor. He probably was very cautious on he probably didn't tell anybody, but if some people figured it out or found out, then he, probably had to work something out with them. But I'm sure he didn't willingly be like, oh yeah, she's only 15 or 14 or 13 or however old she was at the time. Now her family, I don't know that I get that the family situation that makes me I'm a little suspicious of the family. Not that I think that, I mean, that they had anything to do with it. Did you see? I wanted to go over the article. Did you see the article that TMZ did that says that the cops had called 11 times, were called 11 times to her house? That was kind of interesting, right? Right here. Oh my lordy. Sheriff deputies called to home 11 times in a year. More evidence has surfaced of Celeste's troubled home life. The deputies were called to her house 11 times in just 1 year, TMZ learned. Deputies repeatedly responded to the house in Lake Elsinore between February 2024 and April 2025. According to police reports obtained by TMZ. But see, that was supposedly the time that she was missing. Are they saying when she was, but we know that she wasn't exactly missing. She would come home and then leave, come home and then leave. It wasn't like they didn't know where she was the whole time. She'd come home, so they knew she wasn't missing the whole time. Then she would leave again. But are they? Let me see what it says. Are they saying like when she was home or not home? They were called. Let's see. Cops, deputies visit Celeste home 3 times in a single day, March 19th, 2024. So that would have been. Remember, February. And she came back home in March. So February, she ran away, and then she came back home in March, and then she ended up leaving again at the end of March, right? That same day on surveillance video, TMZ obtained from a liquor store the same block as the family. Celeste's sister went to the store after Celeste ran away and checked to see if she was on video. There's a shot of Celeste running down the street and going out of frame. A car pulls out. It's unclear if she got in that car. 2 of the 3 visits that day were at Celeste's home. The third was to the liquor store. The records state almost all the calls were listed as minor crime investigation, with the exception of one other call for suspicious circumstances. Police took reports for 4 of the incidents, and cops plan to do follow-ups on 3 of the calls. The dispositions on the rest of the calls were not available. Worth noting, police responded to Celeste's home at 9:29, April 5th, about a half hour after her family reported her missing to police at 9. Huh. Usually they're not. When somebody's reported missing, it's like they make, seems like, well, when it's a minor, never mind. That's different. Yeah. I feel like sometimes they make you, like, you have to wait so long, though. So it surprises me about a half hour after it was reported they're already there. Is that typical? It should be typical, but I feel like that's not usually what happens. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure I read that right. As we first reported, Celeste had a troubled home life and threatened to run away several times. Ex-boyfriend from middle school told TMZ she had joked about it before she actually left. I'll take some water real quick. Hold on. Man, I feel like I haven't had a sip of water in a minute. Like that sip reminded me that, wow, it's been a while since I had a sip. Why did I wait so, like, I should be drinking more water. I usually do. Well, I'm on and off. Sometimes I go days and I just forget. Okay, so it says police say she was likely dead for 2 weeks. Okay. So yeah. How did that come up? We were talking about another case, and then somehow I got sidetracked where I was like, I'm trying to remember what led into that. Oh well, don't matter. That's how things happen. Oh yeah, did you guys see this too? I think I mentioned it a little bit earlier. I'm sure you guys seen it if you're following the case, but how he transferred the property to his parents. David puts Texas Homes, plural, I think 2 homes, right, in mama's name. So he knows something big could be coming. Like he could be coming. First of all, he could get sued by her parents. So he could, whatever, it depends, like whatever they find out about this case. But either way, the parents could sue for other reasons, for her, her being a minor, and find out she's with him. I'm sure there's different reasons. And then depending on whatever happens with this wrongful death or whatever ends up happening with this case. So like, yeah, I mean, to be smart, it would be smart to get that stuff into somebody else's name. But also if he ends up going to prison. So, but anyway, according to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, the singer transferred the deeds of the 2 Houston area residents he owns under a trust to his mother. He made the changes September 18th and 22nd. The 18th was the same day cops were called to one of his homes for a swatting incident. Huh. The caller, who was apparently using a device to mask their voice, falsely reported a shooting and a dead female victim. That's what I need to still do, is take that audio and mess with the pitch, make the pitch higher. I got to do that. Okay. Hold on. Now let me read the rest. It looks like his parents and siblings are already living in one of the homes. When cops showed up for the swatting call, his parents answered the door and told police David's younger brother and sister were upstairs. Okay, so this article, I guess if I would have read right here, younger brother. But the audio, why did they I wish they would have, if she actually says younger brother, why did they just clip the audio to just, she does say younger sister, but or what does she say? I think she gives the age of her daughter, but the way they clip that audio, it doesn't say anything about the son, as far as younger or how old he is. But so yeah, there's the answer. It's her brother, his brother. But that still doesn't make me think that he couldn't have done that. So, okay, so they said, could they be wrong? Anybody know in here? The cops had said when they knocked on the door, I don't know if you guys want to watch it. I'm sure everybody's seen the body cam, right? If somebody has it and wants to watch it, let me know. But if not, we'll just talk about it real quick. So he says that whoever called was pinged. Their phone was pinged at that location. So they would have had to be there. Is that true? Is there a way that they could do that where they're not on the property? Because I really want to know, was there actually somebody there on the property to be able to, call 911 and have it ping there? Is that true that really is, it is that way? Okay, so we already played the 911 call at the beginning of the video. Is that what you're saying? I was talking about the body cam, if anybody hasn't seen the body cam. But we're gonna go over that 911 call again, because I'm gonna change the pitch and see if it sounds like David. Or could it be his brother, him putting his brother up to it? It might not be, but I feel like it's either that or it's just somebody trying to mess with him because of what they think that he did to Celeste. So them thinking, oh, he's guilty, so let's mess with him and his family. Let's do the swatting. Like I said, I don't think it's it's the same guy or it's the same person that framed him, if he was even framed or anything. I don't think it has anything to do with meaning that he was framed. I guess people that are talking about it could be saying like, oh no, look, it's just like there are some people that like to mess with them, and look, there's a swatting, maybe somebody, but no, murder is a whole different thing. So the person, there's no way you're going to convince me that it's the person that, if he was framed, that the same person that framed him by killing somebody is going to go a month or so after it's already done. The person probably got away with it if he was framed, and then he's going to go to the house and make this fake swatting call. There's no way that that's connected. Um, because they already did the huge thing. Like, you don't need to, if you're trying to really screw with this guy's life, you don't, the whole swatting thing, that's stupid. That's just you know what I'm saying? You would already did something that could potentially ruin his whole life and already ruined his reputation. The swatting thing is just more of like an annoyance, you know what I'm saying? But look, this person already, if he was framed, if that's the theory you're going with, that already messed everything up, you know? So no, I don't think that I don't think that it's framed, or if he is framed, that would have anything to do with it. But the whole framing thing, I guess, it could be something like his label or somebody in the music industry wants to take him down because he's, not gonna do what they want on maybe some contract or money when it comes to money situation. And you know what I'm saying? Could be something like that. And then before he goes and gets signed with somebody else, you freaking get him, or he ends up being in uh prison for the rest of his life where he can't really do anything, and then he stays with the, I don't know, who knows. But then look what's happening. His sales, or his songs are being more, more streamed, or whatever you call it, however they do it these days, where they're what, Spotify, I don't even know what is it Spotify that he had that billion, that plaque, I don't know, but they're increasing because everybody's listening. And even if he does, I feel like, let's say he gets charged and gets convicted, I feel like it will help his record sales. He won't get any of it because he'll be in prison, but the people that own, like, his record label, probably, right, or anybody that owns his stuff or that makes money off of it, they would still get it, right? So I'm just trying to think of a different theory of if it was like somebody like that involved, where they wouldn't hurt them. It would probably help them if they set him up. But if he was not going to listen and do something that would take them, whoever, let's say, I don't know, some label or something where it would screw them, who knows? I feel like the industry is evil. Like, murder is not off the table. Of course, I feel like people, music industry will murder their people, or even the TV or movie industry. I feel like it's crazy. They're not, there's some evil people. So, like, I could actually go with that. I could see that being something. But otherwise, no. But see, we don't know anything. Like, there might be like already like a lot of evidence or stuff out there where it's obvious one way or the other, but we're like us public, we're lost because they're not telling us anything. But it could be, I mean, there could be something that they could know a lot, and which make him either guilty or innocent. But we're over here like fumbling, like trying to figure out all these little breadcrumbs, or not even, I don't even think they haven't even left any breadcrumbs or anything. We're just trying to freaking, not like the cops or anything. They haven't told us anything. Have they said anything besides that statement? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Absolutely nothing, really. I remember originally he said, oh, he's being cooperative, and then it sounded like it kind of changed. I think probably when he got a lawyer, which, I mean, it is smart to just keep your mouth shut. Legally, I mean, it doesn't make somebody guilty. I mean, it makes somebody smart. I do hate how that is a thing where, like, with the public, like, if somebody gets a lawyer, but, "Oh my god, he must be guilty," or whatever, but it's like, no, it's smart, and anybody, like, that's been paying attention to, like, true crime and cases and stuff, it's scary because you see how, like, you could get, like, conned into, like, so much, like, how do you word it? Like, you could basically get charged with things that you are not, well, obviously, that you didn't do, but it's just scary because it's like if you talk and you don't get a lawyer, then you could, like, say something where they could use it against you and you could be totally innocent, but, you're not, you're nervous and you might say something wrong. And then if you get a lawyer, then the whole public's gonna be like, "Oh my god, he got a lawyer, so that means he must be guilty." Like, hey, if I was innocent, I had nothing to hide, I wouldn't even need a lawyer. I would just whatever, you have nothing to hide. But that's not the way it works. Just because you're innocent doesn't mean that if the cops don't, like, they want to twist it on you, or they don't have anything else, and for some reason in their head they think you did it, or they could be corrupt, or you just never know. And then I don't know, we need to get that out of our head that getting a lawyer means somebody's guilty. I think you're stupid to talk without a lawyer regardless. I don't care if you're innocent. Like, how the system could screw you. It's just, it happens. I'm not even talking about if it's murder or anything like serious, and you're not sure and you're scared, just get a lawyer. But why do people always go there though? That does bug me. That's smart. Like, you're kind of stupid if you don't get a lawyer and you start talking, in my opinion. But the public, it's what they do. I hate that whole, like, well, if I was innocent, I would do it. Well, then you'd be stupid. That'd be stupid because you don't know what kind of system you're working with as far as, like, that police force and what they're thinking and how they could twist it and screw you. It's stupid, but yeah, Mia. But I'm talking, like, yes, but us, the public needs to stop looking as that, making that equal guilt. Because then I feel like it makes people almost think that, like, think, oh my God, if I get a lawyer, people are going to think that I'm guilty. So then let's say they're innocent and they don't, and then they could get screwed. So we need to, as a community, we need to stop thinking that and, like, spreading that, because it's a thing that happens, I feel like. Um, just smart, guys, trust me. Even if you're so innocent, like, think about, like, misspeaking. Look at me, like, I can misspeak sometimes, or you could get tricked into saying something because the way they ask questions, they get you all tripped up. You could, yeah, and you could be totally innocent. So we just need to stop thinking that. Everybody needs to stop saying that, because it is a thing that people say in the public, and it's just, yeah. SWAT isn't a spoof 911, it's a false report 911 with the intent of initiating a response. It's being used to see response times and resources sent. Oh, wait. So you're saying people do that just to, like, to try to plan something to see what would be sent. So then for some future thing, is that what you're trying to say, romantic? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Like in a long-term plan to do something? Huh. Never thought about it like that. Um, I was gonna look up more on that one case. I'm definitely gonna look. That's what I'm gonna do, Ashley, when I go end this. I'm gonna watch some videos on that case you sent me. That looks interesting. I want to see what the heck this guy's up to. Oh wait, Casey, let me see what you sent me. Oh. She kind of looks similar to the way she looked at court after, because you've seen her in some of the court hearings after, after it happened though, right? Her eyebrows look really thicker in this, but she kind of looks the same as far as when she was in court, because there was a dramatic change from when you see her in her well, I didn't watch her OnlyFans, but pictures, I should say social media, because I didn't see, or I know she was an OnlyFans model. I never went to her OnlyFans page, but you see her post, like I think it was Facebook we were going over or whatever, her social media posts, and then you saw her in court, and it's like a drastic change. But this looks similar to the way she looked after she went to court. Is like, oh my God, this looks so different. What makeup could do, and maybe filters. I don't know if there's filters. Or just I think it was a lot of makeup with her. It's just crazy how they can make you look so different. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna get. I mean, I know she didn't mean to murder him, but like the fact is she freaking. We're talking about Courtney Clenny case right now. Is what I'm talking about. The fact is though, that she played. She was what is the word for it? Very negligence, maybe, I don't know, very like how many times she stabbed him different times. Now, not trying to kill him, like trying, I don't think her intent was like, I'm gonna murder you, but sometimes murder happens and that isn't somebody's intent, like in the heat of the moment, act of passion or whatever. What do they call it? Passion. I can't think of the word, but so just too many times she went to, I mean, she got a knife out, like, you're being careless and you're being, it's more than careless. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but you take out the knife to freaking, because you're mad and you want to cause harm to him. Like, that's just not the route to go. You know what I'm saying? So if a murder ends up happening, yeah, and you didn't mean to kill him, well, the fact is too many times, I think 3 times she had stabbed him, the one time in his chin, different instances. And the one time I think in his knee or leg. And then when she killed him, I don't think there's another time after that. I think there's 3 altogether, right? It's just like, you can't do that. Like, what the heck? So as much as yeah, do I think she meant to kill him in that moment? No, but I think, did she act out of whatever that word is I'm trying to think, and not, she didn't have his life in her thoughts or whatever. I can't think of the right words, guys. And like the fact is, like when they would fight and she got out of her mind or whatever, she'd do things like she wanted to hurt him, and it's just no. I mean, you got to pay the price, and I think drugs and alcohol played a part. Where and I'm not. There's no excuse, and that's not what I'm saying, but it doesn't mean that that doesn't play a part of sometimes your choices that you make, and your emotions, and not being able to control. You know what I'm saying? It's not an excuse. But it is definitely a part in some crimes. Sometimes it's an important part that makes people make bad choices and not being able to control things sometimes. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens with that one. Huh. I wonder how long that trial. I don't think that trial will be that long. maybe a week or two, maybe. I don't know though. I could be wrong. But I don't see how it could be too long. I think it's gonna, well, I don't know. It depends on like what defense she's gonna put out. I know she's gonna put out the, you know, her fearing for her life and her being, maybe abused. I don't know how far she'll. I guess we'll see what'll happen. Crazy. Oh, it's an interesting theory. That is an interesting theory. Huh. Not a bad theory. Yeah. So do you believe that those messages that I was reading, that supposedly David and somebody else talking to, so you believe those are really are David? I think it could really be real messages too. Um, it does seem like those could actually be legit messages. Now, just because he's saying it, blaming somebody doesn't mean that that's true, because, he could be the one that did it, but it needs to come, oh God, I gotta have a defense. I gotta like think of some other person that could possibly do it, throw it out there. But, or it could be true. Like I said, the music industry, I mean, it really can. It's tough. It's gonna be tough because I mean, we're not gonna know. Well, hopefully the police will have some evidence that will help us. Us public. I know some people like, you guys, who are you, the public? But um, I do hope like that they're gathering stuff that like I hope they know a lot. I know we're like clueless, but I hope when it all comes out that they have like some answers for us and it makes sense and it's like, oh, okay. But why do I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that they don't? It's gonna be like 50-50. It's gonna be like, oh my God, like it could be anybody. It could be him, it could not be him. It could, why do I feel like it's gonna be something like that where they're not gonna have like strong evidence for either way for anything? Dang it. It's gonna drive us nuts. I don't know. I just have a feeling it's gonna be one of those. I hope not though. Because the way this case is going, if it is these conspiracy, or I don't even want to call it conspiracy, because I don't, that word gets tossed around inappropriately. No, I don't know if that's the right word, but word doesn't make sense. It's not what it is. I should just say these crazy theories that I guess some of them would be conspiracy theories, but just all around that is just because of the extent of, what is the word? The media, not the media, but like the extent of who is all a part of it. And well, because he is somewhat like famous in the internet world, music world, kind of. And so it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's hitting some different people that are covering it. So it's just, man, I'm tired. It's just making it more like messy, where there's a lot of crazy like theories and crazy stuff that or I should say there will be if we don't have answers that's where I was I was trying to say. Oh my God, I just totally forgot where I was going. If we don't got answers, if the investigation really didn't lead to anywhere and there's not really strong evidence either way, I feel like it's gonna lead to so much. There's gonna be so much false stuff out there. Watch. If I'm hoping that they do have actually a strong investigation, but if not, it's going to create, first of all, like I said, a lot of false stuff is going to be spread as facts. And then it's going to be passed along as facts, right? And then it's just going to be hard to tell which one's true, which things are true, which things aren't true, who's lying, who's posting fake stuff, who's posting real stuff. I could see it's already started off that way with the Markey stuff. So that community, the trolling, this wants to troll this case is already going. They already started it. So it's going to be crazy if the cops don't have some strong evidence. I could already see it. It might be one of those things where I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on it if there's a lot of false stuff being spread and craziness and we don't actually have like answers and no like fact-based confirmations on stuff. I don't know. It might be too messy for me. We'll see. Because then it's like, if there's so much stuff, it's like, I don't even know who's being legit. And, oh, yeah, it is, Mama Mia. Yup. Yeah, right. And then there could be songs because with AI, like where you could create songs with people's voice, you don't even know. Like they can make a song and say, "Yep, look, David has this unreleased song," and it might not even really be him. It could be AI created. Oh my God, they've done that like months ago. There was like a bunch of before I should say because months ago Justin Bieber's actual album came out, but I would say last year maybe or the last couple years where like you would see for instance, that for the P. Diddy stuff, they had that Justin one. It sounded like just like him. And at first I was like, oh my God. When they I don't remember if it was right after he got arrested. It was probably about a year, maybe less than a year, maybe about a year ago, or maybe more than a year. I don't know. But it was the whole P. Diddy stuff was happening. And after that all happened and he got arrested, there was a song that popped up. And it was Justin. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And it sounded like Justin. It was sounded like, oh, it's a good song, for his style, And it was it was talking about like where he was like talking about being at a P. Diddy party, being a victim, and like it went along with that stuff. Like, oh my God, he's coming out and he's opening up about it in a song. And it was AI, but everybody was spreading it like crazy. Oh my God, new Justin song. He admits to this, and that. And it sounded legit. But that's not the only thing. There's other Justin Bieber songs too. And they put like a music video. And then that's how you could catch some of the AI because when they do the music video and it's just a mix, they'll do like a mix of his music videos or like videos of him, but it'll be just this weird combination of them. And you're like, wait a minute, this music video doesn't seem like it's just a bunch of clips put together, but the song seems real, but it's hard to tell by the music. I'm trying to think who else that people like to make AI. Oh, what about wasn't there like a Tupac AI? Or wait, hold on. I mean, it's so easily, anybody could do it. They have programs, it's easy to create. And so yeah, with these David, you don't even know, even if you hear him singing and you're like, no, look, you could hear this is his song. He's singing. It's like, it's his voice. Yeah, AI can do that. Oh, it's crazy. Sucks though with AI. It's crazy because technology was peaking, like, no, I don't want to say peaking. Hold on, what's the right word? How to word this? Where for true crime, technology was helping true crime. It was helping cases. Like you couldn't get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it's hard because you're being filmed and there could be text and this and that. And it's like all of a sudden now it's doing the opposite. So now it's coming to a point where it's going to start hurting it again, where it's going to make it so confusing because people could fake stuff. So now you say, look, no, I have a recording of him saying that. And now the suspect is be like, no, that's fake. It's AI. And you don't know. It could be real, but it could be AI. And now they're not going to, and pretty soon it's not going to be admissible in court because you don't know if AI created it or a video. It's like, look, I see you on video. Don't know if AI. Look at that timestamp. That really is, or you could tell it's you. Yeah, but the timestamp said, or this or that, and then it's like, going to be a point where you can't even differentiate which is real or which isn't. So it's like, yeah, it could be, but we don't know. So pretty soon you're just going to have to throw out technology now for evidence. It's starting to make that turn where it's like AI is getting so good that anything can be created. So now, like I said, if somebody even tries to use it, it's going to start being like their defense is going to be like, no, that was AI created. No, it wasn't. We'll prove it. AI can't, potentially it could. Somebody started spreading it around. Sorry, I'm rambling, but that scares me because sucks. Well, it helped us for a few years, and like I said, it's like almost like a curve where it's like, oh, and now it's gonna be like she's gonna be a reverse. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that I can't explain things in words and how I'm like wording it. I could see it perfectly in my brain, but my wording, it's getting worse with age. Like the way like I can't speak English, I feel like, oh my Lord. Anyway, all right, guys. Oh, I think I'm tired. It gets worse when I'm tired. And Jezebel, thank you. It was nice chatting with you today. You bring up some good points for real. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe some of the stuff you were saying, yeah, I mean, I could see how it could be it. Huh. Whoa. Wow. Wait, I don't even know who Isaac Cappy is. Who is that? Hold on, let me look that up. I don't think I know who that is. Isaac Cappy? Wait, how do you spell that? Isaac. Huh. Let me see. Okay. American actor. He doesn't even look familiar either. Huh. Wow. Forced himself off the bridge and was then struck by a car. Hold on a second. Shoot, hold on a second. Huh. Sorry, I'm reading some of his last posts. I guess I should read them. That's interesting. Wow, Paris Hilton accused him of choking her at a party. That could be also somebody who was trying to take him down. Made Paris say that to make him look bad. If I don't know. I don't know the story or his story. Because he does say he was a crappy person himself. It looks like he came to that realization. Huh. Hmm. I don't know. That's interesting. I never heard of him. Huh. Wait, Mama, who are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about this Cappy guy? You know of him? Oh, I'm glad, Mama Mia, it makes sense to you. I feel like, yeah, this some people I do. And those are my people that I should surround myself with because we can communicate. uh, and I never heard of Cappy. Well, I'm learning, huh? Because I'm reading some of his last posts that he made, which is kind of interesting. Huh. Before whatever happened, jumped off. Supposedly, the report is he jumped off the bridge. But Jezebel, you're saying you don't think you're thinking that. Wait, let me read this. What did you say again? Let's see. Made to jump off. But what do you? Okay, so when you say made to jump off, are you saying that like it drove him to insanity what they were doing to him, or somebody actually forced him specifically to literally jump off the bridge, or somebody pushed them off the bridge, or somebody threatened, hey, if you don't do that, like whatever, I don't know. I'm trying to think like what can they threaten him with, because if he's gonna die anyway, so they can't threaten him, well, I'm gonna kill you because if you jump off the bridge, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So unless if they've threatened maybe to do something to their family, or what's the whole story? I have no idea. Oh, so how have you been, Ashley? P-ring, Illuminati type series. Huh. Oh, wow. He said that, Jezebel. Huh. Wait, what video did it release? Wait, that was live. Oh, what? That's crazy. What? Wow. Huh. All thanks. Yes, I did have a good birthday. Yes, me too. But wait, so Jezebel, you're saying someone forced him? Wait, where is this? Was in the room, but wait, so you're saying the live where he said he wasn't unalive? Or, can't say the S word because that is one word where YouTube does not like that word. It's crazy. The one time I don't know if I said that word or we were talking about it, and I got this email where they were checking on me because it's just I think they have these, well, I know they have bots where they hear certain trigger words, but I wish they would have the manpower to actually like look into these videos to see like, okay, wait, they're not promoting it. This person's trying to educate, but it's not that word. So, yeah, that's one word I just, they're very sensitive on it. You could type it. I'm not saying you can't chat it, but that's why I'm not saying it. So unaliving. Okay. So you're saying the kill switch thing where it was uploaded alive? Is that what you're saying? That where the live that he uploaded after he died or as he was dying or however that happened, are you saying that's the live where he said he wasn't unalive or unalivable or whatever? Or not? Because I'm confused, because if that's the live where he said that, and then you're saying somebody forced him, you see somebody was in the room, then if somebody was in that room forcing him to do things on that live, then why would he say that? You think that they would force him to say he is and not? You know what I'm saying, right? Maybe I read that wrong. No, because you said he said that he was not. So when did he say he was not? That's what I'm confused about. Okay, let me see. It's was found dead. Assuming, wow. No, right, but wait. He said he was not. That was the video that he had to upload after he died, right? But is that also the live you're saying that somebody was in there forcing him? Explain that. Do you see what I'm saying? Because why wouldn't they force him to say he was if it's the same person that was forcing him to do it? Wouldn't they want him to say that he was? That he was that unalive, like that he wanted to or not? Or is that two different lives? Am I making sense? I wish I could just say it's hard to like explain it without having to say it, but that's one of the words I can't because it could cause all kinds of trouble with YouTube. I wish there was a way they could, tell the difference with somebody's just talking about it and not promoting it, but I guess they don't have the manpower, so they hear the word or themes and they have to act on it or something. But anyway, Cappy didn't log in. Okay, I see. Okay, okay, I see. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna look into that, and I'm gonna look into the one actually that you sent me with the that guy that was camping. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go walk around. Gotta get the blood flowing. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry I haven't been out and around. I have been. Like I said, I've been doing this pre-record. It's been taking me a while because going through all that body cam and stuff, and then it took me a while to just go through it and try to find anything interesting in them or anything to point out. Like I said, the Patreon, I'm busy getting that stuff together. And then I need to get another case. So maybe one of these cases I'll look into. I need to get some more files ordered for a new case. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Oh, thanks. Yes, comment, guys. Since it was been slow in chat, I need to get my algorithm. I feel like I was getting it good again right before my trip, and then since I was out for my trip and it went down, and I was starting to get it good again. So I'm gonna have to start all over again for lives. So comment under here if you're watching this now and it's not live. Comment something. I'm trying to think what could. Well, there's a lot of things you could comment on that I would like to read, like to hear. Do you think that David? Here's some options to comment. Even if you don't feel like it'll help the algorithm, and like the video, please help. That would help so much because it did. It started helping. It really did. Because if you take like a break from lives are like different than pre-record. So if you like get out of the doing lives often, it's like their algorithms get really messed up, and then they don't recommend them, and you get really low views, and you have to kind of build it back up and be consistent. So David, do you think he was framed? Do you think those messages that I read that were supposedly from him and somebody else about the Rock Nation framing him and stuff? What do you think? In Jazz, you could comment under the video. What was he talking about? What do you think he was talking about when he said when he didn't do what they wanted him to do in March? That's interesting. They said March because March, like what year did he mean? But March 2024 was when Celeste, she ran away February, got brought back March, and then at the end of March, she ran away. Yeah, they reported April missing, but it was the end of March if you looked at the dates where she ran away again, right? So that's interesting. He said March because he didn't say what year, right? If that's even real. Huh. Anyway, so if you think could he have been set up, framed? What do you think about? Oh, I never went over that. I was gonna do the pitch on the 911 call. I'll do a pre-record on that. Do you think that 911 call that claimed to his parents' house that said they heard a gunshot and stuff? What do you think about that? Do you think it could possibly be David or his brother doing it to kind of make it look like the possibility of him being framed is more likely to get that? Because it worked. I mean, it got people thinking and talking about, oh, maybe he was framed. So it did kind of spark that. So you can comment on that. You could comment more than once if you have different thoughts. The other thing, what was some of the other things we talked about? Oh, Marky Mark. Keep calling him Marky Mark, Marky next door or something. Do you think that's a lie? He's not really the security guard. I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. And I think it was just them trolling the streamer community and all those stream guys trolling, trying to get, ooh, clicks, even though, I mean, they get a lot of views, but just, trying to have something to talk about and get him involved. And it's like a joke too. I think that's what that's all about. But let me know your thoughts on that. What else did we talk about? Oh, the voice. That's another thing you could comment. Do you think those songs, was that Celeste? The first song, the second song, the string theory is that long one that's just basically them talking over music. Do you think that's Celeste? The other one that's I Needed You, I think it's called, or something. Yeah, I Needed You. That she's on, that the girl is on the end. It might be the intro too, but the ending. Do you think that's her? What about Yay Woohoo 7? That person that was talking to her recorded. Do you think that sounded like Celeste? Because I do think Yay Woohoo is Celeste too. I think it's the same person. So yeah, answer those. I'm interested in what you guys think. Is that all we went over? I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys hopefully soon in the next couple days because I can't keep taking off a long time from streaming. I gotta get this algorithm up. So probably either tomorrow or the next day, I'll try to get a video. But look out for pre-records because I want to do the pitch thing with his voice. I'm going to do that. I'll probably on a pre-record. And also the Shauna and Paul stuff. It depends on, I have to go through it. Depends on how much. I mean, I definitely should do a live on that too to go through what I have. But I might have to do pre-record too, depending. I don't know. I got to read through it. I know it's not a ton of stuff because it freaking disappointed me, but there is some stuff I got to go through. So, yeah, look for pre-records too. There we go. Oh, and I'm still waiting on this for the Idaho case. There's one thing that I hope I get. I got a thing in the mail saying they're still like looking into it if they have it or they're gonna send it. So I guess we'll see. They just need more time. But I've had that happen before where it looks like, oh, they need more time. So they're probably, yeah, I'm probably going to get it. And then it comes back, sorry. It's like, shoot. All right. Bye. Thanks, Mama Mia, for being here. And Ashley and Casey. Oh, is Casey still here? Well, you were here. And Shane didn't make it. Hey, sweet Melissa, I didn't even say hi to you. Are you still here? Hi. Why, Gina, hey. I'm not saying hi to anybody. Shoot, I'm sorry, guys. I was like answering things, but I wasn't actually saying hi to people. Gina. Gotta get better at that. Sometimes I just forget and I'm just in chat and I'm seeing you, but I'm not like, Rogue Medic, Jezebel, thank you. Who else? I'm scrolling up and it's the same people. All the people I was already. See if there's any new names to say hi. No, it's the same. Hope G. I'm already up to 12, like an hour, over an hour ago. Kim, these people are probably still already in bed now. All right. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna sleep good. I'm tired. But that's crazy, dude. That story. I'm gonna have to look into that though. All right, good night.